talking about them. Why are you at Point House, bruv? You know how far you are. The Uber's at £55.
The Uber's £55.
Well, man. He's sitting where Wiley was sitting.
All right, but again, we're gonna wait to talk about David Luiz. We're gonna press a button. We're gonna press the Luiz button, bam, and then it's Luiz time.
Look at the way this prick is sucking that lolly. Do that again if you're a man. Do that again if you're a man. Do that again. Do that again if you're a man. Watch him.
Wait, hold on. That's pause.
He bottled it.
Go on, explain that how that's pause, Jordy.
Because he said, Tigo, look at the way that man is sucking that lolly.
Okay, pause. Yeah, pause.
God, man.
You waste, man, bro. Go get a trim, bro. Your barber's got his name on his clothes, man. Go get a trim, man. Fool.
Oh, you talking about my barber again? We're doing this barber. Okay, cool. Say no more.
All right. So before we hit the David Luiz button, I just want to hear some thoughts on Pablo Mari.
You and your barber make content.
Who, my barber?
Yeah.
That's my bedroom. What's wrong with that? Fuck you all, man. Pablo Mari, for me, I love him. You know why I love him? Because he's left-footed. I love left-footed centre-backs. I thought he was okay. He got burnt 3 times. It's fine.
He was okay.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Fuck off, Specs.
The person that came on for him made him look sick.
Yeah, 100%. I know, but we're not talking about him yet. We're not talking about him. We're talking about Pablo Mari. He tried to volley Raheem Sterling.
The way you speak about Pablo Mari is like he's Nesta, bruv. And then I had to check. I said, "Have you seen this guy?" You said 1 game.
Yeah,
so
one game against Liverpool.
This is your second game.
It's my second. But remember, it's not his attributes that I like the most. It's the way he picks up the ball on the left side of his body and passes to the fullback.
Bro, he couldn't get on the ball to do that. He couldn't get on the ball to do that today.
I'm telling you.
Kyle Walker stuck him in the mud and just moved past him.
I'm telling you now.
He got injured, man. He got injured.
Everything Specs loves about a player is how he looks.
Yeah.
I think Pablo Mari is going to surprise a lot of people. I think he's good.
He surprised me already.
Oh, Tigo, what happened to giving players time? You've had a howler, Tigo.
Specs, they gave him 9 minutes and he subbed himself.
Oh, well, the player that came on got himself sent.
No. We're gonna press that button in a minute. We're gonna press that button in a minute. Let us go through it because we haven't got to Xhaka's injury yet either.
You know what, boys? You know what? I'm looking at Arsenal here, and I think no one wanted to play it today.
Wait, how many hours before did they jump on the flight to go Manchester?
I don't get why that's a big deal.
No, I just want to know, out of curiosity.
I think they played money up and Ozil won, so he got to stay home. Xhaka said, fuck this. Xhaka said, fuck this. I'm hurt.
Mari said, I'm just thinking, like all of us have said, I can't wait to get a flight after like this COVID thing so we can have a good time. Their first flight, they flew to Manchester to play 100 minutes of football to lose 3-0. That's the biggest L ever, fam.
I think it's a great result.
In a way, though, it kind of is a great result, though.
Look at this guy, man. He's in the back of Hassan's car, bro.
I'll say this. Geordie said the first game would be 0-0. Sheffield United Villa. Bang on. I think to me, I never thought Sheffield United would create a lot of chances because I just don't think their system works with the fitness levels that they got right now. But then Geordie also said it'd be 5-0 or something. And if I'd have said to you, right, before COVID, Villa Sheffield United is going to be 0-0 and Arsenal are going to get a defender sent off in the first half and lose 3-0 to City. That is probably the most expected 2 outcomes you could possibly imagine.
It's a great result. Slightly
it is.
Of course it is. I'm happy. Do you know
So
how
wait, are we saying it's a great result because it's a result we expected, or
No, because it could have been. It should have been 7 or 8.
when I saw the team who was starting, I thought to myself, "Rah." You're starting Eddie Nketiah up front against Man City in Manchester,
it's crazy? But
and it's only 3-0.
Specs, you know what that says to me? This whole thing, man just wants bare man out the club, so it's amazing. Maybe you lot are right. Maybe it is a great result.
It's fantastic. He wants people to leave.
That's good.
He wants
Do you know
people
what?
to leave.
When Eddie Nketiah saw he was starting, he said to Arteta, "What, me? That's lost." Lacazette on the bench. And
No.
I don't care what anyone tells me.
You know why this is mad though? This is mad, yeah, because these lot, usually they're close to the transfer window anyway, but now like we're here, bruv. We're playing these 9 games and we can finagle a move if I don't like what's going on.
You've got to say, I said this in the group, right? The way that team has been assembled over the last few years, where you've got Ramsey going on a free, Welbeck going on a free, you got
Saka.
Aubameyang contract coming up, Saka contract coming up, you got Ozil on 300 bags a week, can't even get on a 9-man bench. You look at that, and this team is so far away from being even close to competitive.
Facts.
Like I don't know if Arsenal's first team could be Arsenal's reserve team right now. Because they're all the same player. They're the same team. They're the same team.
Our reserve team started. Yes, it started today.
One team.
Yeah.
The other
Arsenal's most expensive ever player wasn't in the squad.
You lot don't find it as funny as me that you had 2 subs, 2 centre mids on the bench, and then Ceballos came on in the 4th minute, and then you had 1 centre mid on the bench.
And Leno shouted at Maitland-Niles for clearing one of his parried shots. He said, "You could have done something." You look at the replay and you go, "No." Everyone on that team was like, "Thank you, Maitland-Niles." We got nothing.
I'll never let my keeper tell me what I should do when I'm out on the pitch and he's in goal the whole time.
I saw Guendouzi shout at the wingers. I think Saka specifically. He just had a go at him. I think he was telling them, "Fam, I've just launched it up there. Make the run, bro." Yeah, but that just told me Guendouzi squares up to anyone.
Yeah, Guendouzi got hot.
Have I told you, man, my man of the match?
Who's it?
Kieran Tierney. I think
that is your name there. That is your name.
I think this player is going to be.
You look tiny.
A proper British fullback.
I agree.
I do think he fucked up with the second goal though.
Oh yeah.
He got tight to a wide player with the balls in the air, and all he could do is header. I don't understand why he got tight. And obviously, there's no midfielder tracking Mahrez at that point. But I don't understand what he was doing getting tight there. But I did think he played well.
Yeah, I like him.
Man.
He did cost, but I like him. I liked him today. I like Guendouzi.
But you should have put Saka on the left, the other side. I don't understand that introvert like cutting in stuff. You should have put Kieran Tierney, Saka, Bomb.
But you can't. Don't say you don't understand the cutting and stuff because Messi cuts in from the right.
Yeah, but you
and when they play Pepe there, that's what he does.
Hold on. Let Miles go.
Comparing Lionel Messi to Saka?
No,
I'm just saying. No, I'm not comparing. I'm saying cutting players. It's very effective.
But you said Lionel Messi. Shut up. That's the best.
Miles. Forget Lionel Messi. You can just use Matamba. Every player plays on the opposite side nowadays and cuts in. I don't think that's the issue. I just think the issue is we're not good enough. You can't try and fine tune it and think if this guy played here and this guy done that. No matter what happened today, Arsenal will win.
But have we seen Saka? Have we seen Saka out there on the right before?
No, I reckon he has. He hasn't been training.
I thought he was useful there.
I think. Let me say something. I think a winger of today should be able to play on both wings.
Yeah. And both Aubameyang and Saka can play on both wings.
Yeah,
but where Pepe on the left hand side.
Pardon? That's because Pepe was on the right hand side. They got no one to play on the right, so let's put Saka there.
And because
Pepe was on the bench.
he was playing from left back, and he was, and a lot of his balls came from the free man position, from that dynamic left back position. He didn't play left back today; he played right wing. Which, by the way, is another conversation we could go back to earlier on in the summer when I was saying Saka ain't trying to be a left back for Arsenal.
Yeah, no,
No. Again, we wait and see. You're not just gonna just in one game we saw a little change, and you're gonna say it goes back to what I'm saying.
What's your name? What's your name right now?
Kieran
That's
Tierney.
who my left
Okay.
My left back as well.
Spec, why did you make that point?
What point?
Because it just kind of contradicts the one you made earlier.
No, I'm not contradicting nothing. All I'm saying to you is none of us know what Arteta's trying to do yet.
You're right.
Nobody knows what Arteta's trying to do yet. That's
Who
it.
was your man in the match today?
Tierney.
Do you reckon anyone's going to take his place?
Someone could take his place.
Okay, fair enough then.
Oh, Arteta interview is on right now. Let us know what he's saying, guys, because we're just gonna keep chatting shit in here.
Poet, turn it up, put it on and turn it up, man.
What?
No, we'll get a copyright strike. He's playing FIFA.
What have I done?
Nothing. All right then. All right. So what about so Pablo Mari, which I thought was hilarious, by the way.
Allow it, Tigo. Allow it, man.
I thought it was hilarious.
Allow
I
it.
thought the way Walker. I thought the way Walker did him, and then
Tigo.
Gabriel Jesus stepped over the square ball. Gabriel Jesus stepped over the square ball, and I thought that's so Gabriel Jesus, like just to leave it. But then Pablo Mari starts limping, and he's off. I did think that looked like a player that realized, fuck, the Premier League is very fast.
Your centre backs are conspiracy theorists.
I expect Pablo Mari is not on it. You see that what he done today? I've done it bare time. Just when I know how the game's going, I can feel the game. I'm like, you know what, big man? I don't think I'm doing this for 90 minutes. I'm out. I'll just fake an injury and get someone else on. You got 9 man there anyway. Like he's not on it.
We need Tigo. Poet, it's Man City. It's fine.
No, he looked like he was out of his depth every time people got near him.
On it.
It's Man City. It's fine.
No, but
it's not.
he's been
Walker
trained.
beats him for pace. If Maris beats him, it's fine. All he needs a run of 5 or 6 games, and he'll be fine. It's not.
You might be right.
It's not a big issue.
You might be right.
There's a bigger issue than this.
You might be right. I haven't
haven't
seen a centre back look that out of his depth in a Premier League game for a long time.
Do you think he's done him dirty? Do you think he's done him dirty by starting him with that one?
I don't know. Our Specs wants him to start every week.
Specs, you think he done him dirty?
I don't think Pablo Mari was. I don't think Pablo Mari was ready, and I think that the centre backs who are on the bench were even worse in terms of fitness than Pablo Mari.
Was Socrates on the bench?
No.
Who?
No, not on the bench.
You had one centre back on the bench.
Who is that?
So for me,
All right.
I think Arteta was.
David Luiz.
Hold on. Is it time to press? Is it time to press the David Luiz button?
Yes.
I mean, I segued it well.
Yes. Who wants to go first? Miles, I feel like you're very motivated by this. So, boom. David Luiz, what happened?
He was on the pitch for 90 minutes.
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
He was. In his head, he was.
Oh, he was actually. when you think of it.
What are you talking about?
Mars is playing games, man. He's playing
Miles
games.
is done already.
Don't worry.
In his head, he was.
He was on the pitch for
What are you
90 minutes.
talking about?
In his head, he was on the pitch for 90 minutes.
All right, let's just move past that, Miles. What did you think happened? Fucking hell.
Fucking idiot. That's what happened. He's an agent, brother. He knows he's not going to get a fucking contract end of the season. Might as well just fuck this shit up. Terrible. I don't understand. My trainer thought, if the ball's coming towards you and it's raining, it's wet, why are you going to try to control it on your thigh? Just clear the ball.
Did you see his face when it came off his thigh?
He said, fuck.
No, he looked like he went. Oh, nearly did what I wanted it to do. What did he want to do?
I don't know what he was trying to do, bro.
Specs, you're a centre back. What was he trying to do?
Specs ain't a centre back.
Oh,
I
wow.
think,
But carry on.
I think Brazil lost to Germany 7-1.
I watched that the other day.
David Luiz is in defence.
But
I
Thiago
think-
Silva wasn't there.
I think that's all he sees is that defeat every time he plays.
Flashbacks.
Confidence, for me, that's all it is. He's been traumatized. But one thing I'll give to him,
Resilience.
I think we're playing him out of position. Yeah, I think David Luiz is number 10.
All right.
I think if you no seriously, if you put Ozil at centre half, this is something that's going to happen. He's doing what Ozil will do at the back.
This quote's just coming from Arteta. Jeff Shreves asked him about David Luiz not starting. Arteta said, "There are a few things that have happened in recent weeks, and I have to pick the team that, in my opinion, is the best to compete today, and that's what I've done."
Say that one more time.
A few things have happened in the last few weeks. There are a few things that have happened in the last few weeks, and I have to pick the team, in my opinion, that is best to compete. And today, that's what I've done.
So
he also says, I want to keep him here with us. He's been a key role model since I joined. But something's happened over the last few weeks.
Something's happened in the last.
These lot are gambling, bro.
Or maybe he was at Nines' block party.
Loser plays.
Maybe it's just something wild like that.
Maybe he went to go find Lippy. Maybe he saw the video with Lippy and he said, "You know what? I'm on him, fam." He's not good enough, man. His whole career, he's always made mistakes. Like
maybe he wanted to fight on Saturday.
No new information. I don't know why everyone's like. It's like everyone sees David Luiz make a mistake and they go really mad. Like it's the first time they've seen David Luiz make a mistake.
Yeah, it's mistakes that you make at fucking.
But Miles, he's always done it, Miles. Why are you upset now? Are you gonna get upset again the next time? Because he's gonna do it again.
I will.
The fact that
I would.
I'm used to this now. Like,
Do you know what's funny? Right? Because we obviously Poet and Steve-O had a fight about David Luiz right at the beginning of the season. Me and Steve-O argued about it. Boat asked me about it. I remember once in one of Boat's calmer moments, like, what do you think? And I said to him, in my opinion, David Luiz is going to be good for Arsenal. It'll be good against the smaller teams. It'll make them just a little bit more mature, a little bit more grown up against teams in the middle of the table, outside the top 4, top 5. And ultimately, if Arsenal want to be top 4, that's what they need. They need to be more mature in those games. But ultimately, the things it takes to get over on Man City, get over on Chelsea, get over on Liverpool, Arsenal are nowhere near in that territory. Maybe Saliba's that guy. Maybe that's a game-changing guy. But I said I do think he'd be a liability in big games. That being said, that's too easy for me to say now, even though those are the exact words I used. ESPN FC have tweeted, David Luiz in the Premier League this season, received the most red cards, given away the most penalties. No player has made more errors leading to a goal.
Value for money, man.
You know what, Tigo? You know what that means?
He's got a free. No, he's got a 1 game ban actually coming. People saying free. It's actually a 1 game ban.
Yeah.
And his contract's up in 3 weeks.
Look, let's be frank. He's stupid.
Don't say that.
No, Poet, that's the truth.
He's not.
You can't have a career in football and these are your stats. You're a stupid guy.
I think he might be. You know why I think he might be stupid?
I won't give him that.
Here's why I think he might be stupid. When Mustafi fucked up against Chelsea, and David Luiz tried to scramble and he pulls the man back, gives away the penalty, gets sent off, concedes a goal. When that happens again, and you know that exact same thing, because it's almost an identical move, by the way.
And against Liverpool as well.
It's a red card, and it's a penalty, and it's a goal conceded. You got to be pretty stupid to not learn from that.
Do you guys still not think, with your lack of DMs, he should just be there?
No,
I don't think he's a DM. I think that's too reductionist. I don't think he's a DM.
He's a pundit. He's a pundit, man. Go Brazil.
Yeah,
talk about.
You can't be his job. Just get him. I'm trying to accommodate him if he's not good enough. I don't see the point in that as well.
But I've seen him at DM.
Yeah, in a different era. I think in a different era.
Yeah, you've not seen him at DM today.
Grab it, release it. He can play a good over the top too.
Yeah,
I don't think he's got that level of dispossessing ability. I don't know. I don't see it. I think he's too stiff to play DM in the modern game. I don't know.
Well, he's too stiff to be the last line of defense
against big teams. I do agree with that. I think he's fine against smaller teams, though.
Jordy,
what's that? Swap deal.
Do you know where you get the best? Do you know where you get the best David Luiz?
Stop talking about Geordie. Tell us what we're looking at.
Oh, he said that in 2018 that Luis should play CDM.
Well, it got two retweets and 3 likes, so no one cares. No one cared. No one cares.
I don't care. It's facts.
1 second. 1 second.
It's up here from ages ago.
Mouse, that's a howler.
Ages ago.
Because you didn't have to show. He showed the retweets and likes.
Like
He showed the retweets and likes.
That's terrible.
Hey,
Terrible.
David Luiz is speaking. David Luiz has spoken. Hold on. David Luiz has spoken. He said, I should have taken a different decision in the last 2 months. I didn't. It was all about my contract, if I stay here or not, to try to decide as early as possible, but I didn't. I love to be here. That's why I continue to train hard. That's why I came here today. That's why I say to all the players, nobody needs to speak. I have to show my face. I want to stay. The coach wants me to stay.
Stop.
We are waiting for the decision.
Stop, Tigo, bruv.
Do you know what's funny about that?
This
When
is terrible.
because it was pretty obvious, when the story came out that his contract was up, it was very obvious that it was his team that leaked that.
He's one of them
So
guys.
he was trying to play Arsenal in the media, but bro, you're David Luiz. You know you're about 5 games away from fucking up and the Arsenal fans hating you. How can you try and play that game in the media? Give me a big contract when the fans don't trust you anyway. So now he's saying basically I got dropped because I didn't sign a contract and I should have done. I'm sorry.
Listen.
I like when Tigo just sees
Get Sanya. Just play him centre back.
And now he's begging. Now he's begging for a contract.
He's done.
Yeah, now he's begging for a
Savage
contract.
sent it to us. He just wants to ping a ball. He's done, man.
If he's getting a contract, he has to get out of
He's
the
got
club.
14 days.
Get rid of everyone that doesn't want to be there to kick balls. Get rid of all of them. Start fresh, man. Project Rebuild.
What does Project Rebuild look like for Arsenal though? Because I think about it all the time, bro. It's too complicated. Arsenal can't
Well,
do it.
Tigo. Let's
Oh, it
be
needs to
frank.
happen, Tigo.
No.
It needs to happen. This can't
Let's
happen.
be frank. Arsenal have got some good youngsters.
No,
How
they-
good?
So that's
Okay,
they got.
How good?
I think they got super potential.
Who?
Who?
How many?
Who?
Let's list them.
Uh,
Let's list who you say Arsenal can look at and say there's a future in these guys.
Tierney,
Yeah. Okay.
Saka,
Yeah.
Saliba.
Definitely. Saliba yeah, makes sense.
Sounds good.
Pace.
Makes sense.
I think Nketiah. I think he's going to be decent.
Do you think so?
I'll give him that.
so, Tigo.
Joe
I
Willock.
think he's
Joe
good,
Willock.
man. I think
Do you think
Willock.
so?
I don't think Willock's going to
Joe
be class,
Willock.
but I think Willock will be a good team player.
I just don't know if you believe all these. Like, I believe they're all good young players, but how good are they?
No, but I'm just. I
would say
you
Tierney. I believe
Dozy.
Tierney's got the minutes and like the impact to prove what he's good at. Saka,
No, but
same
Tigo,
thing.
no, but
I don't
no,
know
but
who
what
else
I'm
is
saying,
that good.
No, but what I'm saying is, for example,
Wendozy.
if I look at Joe Willock here, say we get Thomas Partey, I think Willock will learn so much of Thomas Partey. If you get a few players that are decent in their positions, these players can learn, use their game and take parts of that player's game. I think they'll be good players. I don't feel like the olders at Arsenal are olders.
They're not. What
They're
you're
not
saying? The
good
youngers
role
aren't
models.
learning nothing.
Ozil gets the most P's. So surely the youngers look at him thinking, "Raw boy." Do you know what I mean? And look at him, Tigo. Even when I met Ozil.
No, we're not doing that.
Okay, cool.
I think the funny thing is now, right? Arsenal are at this point where they need. I think the fans might, in if they're being honest with themselves, might say, "Yeah, we'll give up like a bit of grounds, let the young players come through, build around them." Right? If they're being honest with themselves, but those same people, if you push them and say, "Give Aubameyang the money or not," they want him. They want to give him the money, and if they give him the money, then they're exactly where they were. That's exactly where they were.
Fuck up. Get Aubameyang.
how good are these young players in comparison to what young players were like? The young players in the world that we're excited about.
No,
what
again,
are our players on?
no, but that's the thing.
They're not touching them.
When I say good, I say good in terms of
Go on.
Good enough.
good enough to
Good
play
enough.
for our club.
Mhm.
Not to be on the level
What, good enough to play for our club
Wait.
today? But what club? What club? When you say what club, like the club that you see
Arsenal.
today? When you say Arsenal, what though? Because the club, if they're good enough to play for this club, then there's nothing to complain about because we're not really that good. So them not performing well makes sense. So
No,
I'm saying-
but it's not. But then, for me, the expectations when Saka and Nketiah and all these players are starting, for me, there's no expectation. The expectation on the other players, the older players, the David Luiz, the Ozils, the Lacazettes, I expect a lot from them because they have way more experience. So I'm not.
So
I don't want to talk about the youngsters. And the youngsters are playing as good as the experienced players now.
I hear that.
So that makes me think the youngsters are good enough.
So don't you think maybe we've just got some dead older guys?
Our oldest
we do.
are still chilling in the ends on the
How
Which ones though? Cool. Which ones? Because I
You
don't
want
think
to call?
One specs, because I'm still going to get this point. So you think the players that we have right now that are budding are good because in comparison to the players that are older, they're playing as good as them. So if we get better players in, better older players, what happens to them younger players?
Well, for example, like Gabriel Martinelli, for me, it already looks like he's better than Lacazette. That's the thing. As much as when this is the thing that like when I watch Martinelli and I watch Lacazette, I'm like, rah, like I'd rather I start Martinelli. You see, fans say, we're asking to start these youngsters.
We've established that point. What I'm asking you is, if we get better top players in,
Yeah,
where does that leave these young players?
I think it'll be better for him because now they'll even reach a higher limit. So, for example, Willock's taking that party.
Fair
Do
enough.
you get what I'm saying?
But,
Yeah.
but here's the thing, right? First of all, give me 4 senior players that just have to go.
Right, let me give you one.
No, 4.
Lacazette.
Okay, one.
Lacazette is one.
Yeah.
Well, for me, Lacazette has to go.
Okay.
Ozil has to go.
Okay, but he's not even on the bench right now, so that's irrelevant.
All right. David Luiz has to go.
Okay, that's 2.
Bellerin, I wasn't on it, but I think he's got to go.
Okay, I disagree.
I
The
think
only reason I think he's got to go is because he's the only player that they can get money for.
Right,
Other than that, I think he's still Arsenal's best right back by a mile.
I think Bellerin's got to go. And
Is that only right
who
back?
else is there?
Yeah, yes, sir.
I think Kolasinac.
There's one more player there, but you're not going to say.
You're talking
Why
stuff.
are you not saying his name?
So who?
Oh yeah, why have you not said his name?
Who?
Xhaka.
Yeah, eating my
Why have
apple.
you not said his name?
Why are you not saying his name?
No, why would I say Xhaka?
Alright, that's it. That's it. Then.
Am I
That's it.
a dickhead?
That's it.
am I-
Yes.
You mean?
Yes.
Come back, buff man. Bring that prick back, man. Where's that prick?
You've offended Miles now.
What do you mean? 2 retweets and 2 likes. He's offended me. He offended me. Oh, 10 minutes ago. Did I leave?
Hey, he showed that tweet like it was a chain, fam.
Oh
That tweet
no!
was disgusting.
I
In fact,
thought
you know what? All of Miles' tweets are fucking shit. I hate Miles.
let's let him
Yeah,
defend
Brian's
his.
gonna run rings around us.
Yeah,
Oh, he's back.
Miles.
Miles,
Sounds gone, man.
Skits was just saying that your tweets are shit, bro. And you know what, yeah? I have to agree with him, bro. I have to agree with him, man. What's he doing? What's he doing?
Specs, what serious football player wants to play for an Arsenal team that's built on young players who we're not sure how good they are, that doesn't have the David Luiz, Lacazette, Bellerin? Like, what? This is the thing about rebuilding that I don't think
Oh, that's
people
a
get
problem.
necessarily. How do you rebuild? You can only rebuild solid on top of solid, because otherwise solid doesn't want to join youth.
I think the only way you can rebuild is by breaking the bank.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. Arsenal have to be like, all right, cool, fuck it. I'm gonna go spend and give high wages. It's the only way.
Yeah. Probably on a city flex.
I have to be real to you. I'm not saying we will do that, but the board have no choice.
The only way. It's the only way.
So you're saying don't act. You're saying act now. Don't wait for a 3-year rebuild.
Bruv, get 4 or 5 man in, pay big.
Yeah,
It's
but
the
that's
only
not gonna
way,
that's
bruv.
not
If
gonna happen.
Everton,
It's not gonna
will
happen.
take all your players, bro. Everton will take all your players if you're not careful.
You will turn
Thomas
into
Partey,
you will turn into United.
David Luiz
You know,
says David Luiz says it's not the team's fault. It was my fault.
Well, duh, you prick.
Is it?
The
He
team
thinks
was
he's such a
fine.
he thinks he's such a captain, bro.
No, but
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Miles showed you a fucking tweet with 2 retweets to make a point and still standing by it. So David Luiz is definitely more of a man than Miles. At least that.
Oh,
no,
wow.
that didn't land. That's
Oh.
terrible.
Hmm?
That was terrible.
I miss it, so I'm looking for Arteta quotes. I can't
That
find
was
them.
terrible.
Crowd, where are the Arteta quotes, man? I asked you guys for Arteta quotes.
Ban Arteta, man. Arteta's looking for his mask.
Leave Arteta
He
alone.
is dread.
Arteta was furious as soon as David Luiz made that mistake. He was livid. As soon as David Luiz made that mistake, he was livid. He was pissed. He looked at David Luiz like he wanted to kill him. Just before half time. Why would you make that kind of mistake just before half time?
Tino,
Yeah.
if the only real solution to solve the problem at Arsenal is to spend money, and they're not going to spend money, how long do Arsenal have this problem for? When can we actually spend money?
I don't think
Never.
that's the only real
Until we spend
solution.
money. Until we spend money.
But when is that? Because Tigo knows the semantics. He's gone.
Is that the only real solution?
Surely, come on, man. There's
Have
no-
we only-
Switch devices quickly
I believe it.
because I need to save battery on this so I can actually shut the screen down.
Dingo's face is long, boy.
Why am I thinking?
Look, here's the thing: Arsenal's a business. Arsenal's a business,
Straight that one.
and they don't need to win football matches to make money.
Why is there profit?
Why they're making money, bro, and especially now, why would you overinvest when the money's?
Boys, what's going on here, bro? What are we doing?
What? What's wrong? You can't hear
What's the
Tigo.
problem?
What's Tigo
Can you hear
doing, bro?
Tigo?
No.
He's not doing anything. He's just explaining something now.
Oh, you can't
I
hear
hear it.
Tigo. That's what.
Jump out,
That's
jump
fine.
in.
You gotta jump out and in.
Roll off, roll on.
Oh fuck! Now I have to.
Oh, it's raining.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, look, it's a business that doesn't need to win football matches
Yeah.
to. Oh, shit.
Tigo, you can't come in the club twice. What's that?
It's because Specs had to jump out. It's pissing me off. I'm trying to save battery on my laptop because I forgot to bring my charger over here.
Oh,
So yeah, look, until Arsenal need to win matches to make money, there's no point spending money on trying to win matches, and they're not going to.
So then, really and truly, if you support Arsenal and you support a business and we're making money, you should be happy because you support a business and we're profiting.
no,
none of you are-
no, poet. No, come on, man, don't do that.
Support
Why?
the balance.
That's terrible.
At least you can be happy about something, Jordy. Why are you depressed in life? There's a
Okay.
opportunity to be happy. We are profiting.
I was like saying, yeah, man. If my girl cheated on me, but at least she's happy. I'm happy.
Not really. This is not my girl. Maybe these clubs are your girl. These are
That's
not.
your girl. That's your girl. She's tied on your arm. She's
You're
tied on
already in a
your arm.
complicated situation. A Man United fan in a West Ham shirt. You're already in a complicated situation.
She's tied on your arm.
I know. And also tied on my arm is Uber. That's also not my girl.
That's terrible.
Bye, Jordy.
Have you got Henri on your arm?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have bucket on my arm.
I don't know if you need a billionaire owner. Every team needs a billionaire owner, right? But
Yeah.
you have a billionaire owner, but he's never going to act like a billionaire owner because he's an owner of sports teams to make money. He's a professional maker of money from sports teams. And he knows that chasing Champions League quality players with a Europa League qualification, or not even that, which is probably what it's going to be this year, that's not how you make money. I don't want to be too negative, but it's hard not to be.
Where?
It's hard to be positive about Arsenal, right? Apart from the fact that you've got a good manager, and maybe promises were made to him, but even then, any promise made before COVID is worth nothing today.
Miles, when you pay me, is it PayPal, cash, or bank transfer?
All right, we got a quote from Tots Ben Yedder, who says, Arteta on Luiz. I don't know what will happen with his contract. I know what happened today. There was a reason why I didn't select him from the start. Fuck me.
Wow. That's
ice cold.
That's not money up.
That's ice cold.
They played Bulldog. Wow. They played Bulldog and someone got hurt. That is bad.
There's a reason I didn't play him from the start. Fuck, you know.
Yeah, because
after what he said.
Listen, Mikel Arteta he knows, bro. He played for Barcelona. He was the second number 2 under Pep.
For like
These
2
guys
weeks.
are ruthless. It doesn't matter. He come from that camp. Him and Pep Guardiola are friends. They speak football. They know football. You're ruthless. You get cut. You're not good enough. Why are we sugarcoating him? He knows he's shit. This is not my player. I didn't sign him. I wouldn't have signed this type of player. Get rid of him. He's dead. He knows it. Simple as. Top coaches cut you. Mourinho, when he was top of his game, you got cut. Yeah, you get cut.
Well, he was crucial in the title win for Chelsea under Conte.
They played 3 at the back.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
That's a more easier system. You know that.
Okay, but I'm just saying he was crucial in that team.
Bro, but he's won titles. He has won titles. He's won titles in France. He's won trophies. He's won Champions League. But I'm saying right now, as of today, he's not good enough. And Mikel Arteta knows that.
Has he won the Champions League?
If you lot putting fake quotes in the chat, then I'm just gonna stop reading the chat. Okay, no more chat.
Has he won Champions League?
David never know.
He didn't win Champions
He
League.
did 2012. 2012. Let me tell you, in that final, he had a thigh strain early on, and he played like an absolute soldier to grind out that win.
Yeah,
He was in that team.
He was in the team, Jordy.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I was there. I mentioned it all the time.
You do.
If the guy, if
He was unreal in that game.
If David Luiz is great in the dressing room and his role model, just let him be coach. That's it. Arteta, don't give him another contract and have him on the field.
But
He's
Arteta
not a role.
doesn't want him
He's not a role model, man. He's not a role model.
He's
He's
not
just
a
the oldest.
coach,
Just the oldest guy there.
Here's the question though. What was the mistake for Luiz there? Obviously there were 3, but what was the mistake? Because to me it was getting sent off.
He put his shin pads on.
I think you could forgive the rest of it. It's all just pathetic.
T,
but ultimately,
his positioning-
Arsenal are going to get destroyed by Man City anyway. And also, he was replacing Pablo Mari, who,
T,
like
allow
I say,
it.
that's as out of
Allow
depth
it.
as
No,
a centre
no,
back as
it's the
I've
other way
seen in the
around,
Premier
Tigo.
League.
It's the,
No,
now,
of course it's the same. They're both equal to me.
No, they're not
Pablo
equal,
Mar-
Tigo. No, they're
Bro,
not
you
equal.
didn't-
No, they're not
First of all, you didn't even watch the first few minutes.
equal. Yeah, I did.
You were on the
What I've
phone.
done.
You
You're
were
not
on
in
the
my
phone
house.
to me. You were
You
on the
can't
phone
tell
to me
me.
talking
Yeah,
about how you
I'm
don't want to
using my
watch.
eyes.
I can't
I'm
watch
using my
this. I
eyes.
can't watch this. I can't watch this.
What do you mean? So if I'm on the phone to you, that means you're watching and I can't watch it. What's he
You
talking about?
were talking about you can't watch this. I can't watch this. I can't.
Yeah, I
Pablo
can't.
Mari looked as out of his depth as a centre
how
back as
can
I've
he be
seen.
equal?
And then
How can
David
he be equal?
Luiz
How
came
can
in and
it-
did exactly the same thing.
Listen.
He
How can it be equal?
David Luiz was terrible. I'm not saying one was better than the other. They were both
but it's not equal.
shocking.
It's not equal.
I think Pablo Mari got lucky.
There was no goals conceded, bro. It's not equal. Bro, there was no goals conceded. David Luiz came on for City. That's how bad it is.
Pablo Mari started for City. He came from City.
Pablo
Mari looked like a Brazilian league centre back.
All right,
Yeah, you could.
All right, Tigo.
You could argue.
Go on, Jody.
No, I was gonna say you could argue Arteta managed for City.
Well, fuck that.
Certain games, Pep Guardiola didn't take it. He didn't take the session, and he did. Certain games, Pep Guardiola didn't.
No, that's not what you're saying, Miles. That's not what you're saying. Go on, Specs. Miles is grabbing the wrong end of
1
the stick.
second. There's no go on specs. What the fuck is he talking about? What's he talking about? be one game behind this guy? How can I be behind this guy? I find that disregardless. I find that disrespectful. I find it low. You lot are forcing it.
But it's you
Miles is
though.
alone.
You win one more game. You win the league. You win one more game, you win it. The season's yours.
Oh, my
1920
days.
Specs Gonzalez. With an
I think ultimately, look, Miles, Arsenal have got a lot of defeats coming this season, and there's one thing that you can't control. There's one thing you can't control is how many howlers you get when Arsenal lose.
Miles, you're
You've
David
had about
Luiz.
4 tonight.
And I'll tell
You're
you,
David Luiz in this group.
I'll tell you this. You're forcing it.
You're David Luiz.
I'll tell you this.
Don't see David Luiz in this group.
I'll tell you this.
The other day, he couldn't get his words out. He couldn't get his words out the other day.
We should make an Arsenal. We should make an Arsenal team out of us.
I'll tell you this, Tigo.
All right,
I'm not gonna get
this for me, is it?
out of Arsenal this season. The season's done.
Who's clicky, bro?
Who's clicking? Who's clicking?
Specs.
What do you mean specs? How am I clicking?
No, it was skits.
You're
It was
clicking,
skits.
bro.
It was skits.
You
It's
fiend,
It was
always
bro.
skits. It was skits.
It's
Stop
always
clucking,
skits.
bro. Stop clucking, bro.
It's always skits,
You
bro.
fiend.
Playing blackjack on his own.
See, I want to think of a solution, but there is none. Look, this is what it is, isn't it?
That's
You know, it's
I've been doing too much.
It's Aubameyang's birthday tomorrow.
Well, he's got to be like 33, right?
31.
31.
Arsenal are going to cave and give him all the money in the world, and then they're going to be stuck with a 31-year-old striker with 3 years left on his deal, earning more money than anyone in the club's history, and his legs are going to go, and he's going to start getting injured because he never gets injured currently. This is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen.
So you're saying to me 3 more years of disaster?
I think you have to get rid of David Luiz now. You have to get rid of Aubameyang. You have to get rid of Aubameyang now.
Before 20 past 11 today, David Luiz has got to go. No, seriously, Jordy. He's
I
got to
personally
go.
think that was his last game in an Arsenal shirt.
He's got to go. He's done. He's got to go. He's got to go. That's it.
No, it's not. It's not his last game, but yeah, he should go.
I personally
He's gotta
think
go.
that's his last game in an Arsenal shirt.
You want to bet?
I'm confused how Arsenal are making so poor.
I personally think that's his last game in the. If
Someone do
Murray
a
could come back
tribute
fit,
video. Just do a tribute video on YouTube now. Put it up now. And that's it. Thank you for everything you've done for Arsenal. That's it, gone. Focus on it.
What if Arsenal signed Thiago Silva?
Oh
So
my
how-
God.
Tigo, they'll hate him. No, they'll hate him next week, Tigo. They'll hate him.
No, I'm
I'll
saying
take-
Silva and Louise.
I
No,
don't
oh my
know.
We know
God.
that works.
No.
That's Poet and that's Poet and Wiley.
That's a title winning pairing though.
No, that's Poet and Wiley at the
Do you know
back.
what? Do you know what we should do then? Do you know what we should do?
They won the title.
Maybe we
PSG
should
with
stop.
What?
What? Are you Sting?
What happened there, Specs?
No, that's just ringing me. That's just ringing me, man. Sorry. Maybe we should start looking at Zek Medley and all those kind of, and just play the youngsters. Maybe Arsenal should just play a young team.
No,
I don't think
you're football manager in too much now.
But do you know why I'm saying that, though, Jordy?
Specs
Jordy, you know why I'm
asked me
saying that?
earlier. Do you know why he's saying that? Because Specs asked me earlier what I think of Michael Keane, because he wants to have a Michael Keane and Callum Chambers centre back partnership at Arsenal.
What?
Because he wants English centre back. He says I don't want a Vermaelen or a Gallas or a Koscielny. I don't want Polish, French, African. I want I want English centre back. So he asked me what I think of Michael Keane.
Specs,
And then he
Specs,
said,
you know what you
and then
want?
he said he looked him up and he had a breakdown or something at Everton because of the pressure. So he wanted my opinion. He said he went to his wife and cried.
Specs, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? You want Harry Maguire.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Do you know what I like about Harry Maguire, Michael Keane, Lewis Dunk, yeah, and Craig Dawson from West Brom? You know what I like about these guys? No, do you know what I like about them? They will block with their face.
They'll kick with their head, yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm fed up of all these FGNs coming at Arsenal centre backs.
FGM. You are
Can I
racist,
finish?
those Specs.
Can I finish?
Stop saying FG.
MDMs at the back. At the back, not protecting our club. Go back
Oh
to your
my
own
God.
country.
Wow.
Go back to your own country.
Oh wow.
Fuck off.
Shut
You're
the
not
fuck
protecting
up.
David Luiz. You're not protecting my club. Mustafi, you're not protecting my club. Play
Ooh,
Hogan
someone
and
asked-
Chambers.
Someone asked, would you take Jamal Lascelles?
Yes. Same card as Poet. I'm on that. Bring him. I'm on that. He's English. He's from Nottingham. I'm on that.
From Newcastle, no?
No,
Yeah,
no,
but
no.
he's originally from
was it?
Nottingham.
Oh,
I thought it was a Newcastle boy.
I want Louis.
Right.
James.
There's a
Forest.
player. There's a player that we should. There's a player that if Arteta likes left-footed players, there's an English one. His name's Dan Burn.
He's cold.
Fuck
He's
off.
cold.
101 centimeters.
Fuck
cold.
off.
But I be honest, because Mark said this last time we were live, and I don't know if he was joking or not. But would you take Phil Jones?
Oh, for Christ's sake, come on, fam.
Let me just say this about Mark.
Oh, you know.
I used to send Mark Sop, and Poet and Tigo decided to make him join Filthy Fellas. You guys have had a howl.
You've never said this when you're on the live with him.
I told
Nah.
him. I told him. If he's wearing a jumper, you can see his ribcage.
You've never said this.
Wait. You used to say,
Listen, Poet, by
yes.
25 past 11 today, I want Marks out of Filthy Fellas.
What are you saying? It's him or you?
Well, listen, I'd rather have him than that fucking pussy up there.
Oh, Poet, don't have it. Poet,
You. You're David Luiz of this group.
That's the reason it's true. Oh, Miles is sticking, bro. It's sticking.
The David Luiz of this.
You think nothing sticks to me. It doesn't
You're
stick.
David Luiz. You're David
I
Luiz,
make
bro.
it stick if I want it to stick.
How can you show Tigo the tweets and likes without even realizing? You're never gonna get away with that. And when you went away, Skits
You're so what?
destroyed your tweets.
You're so what? You're so what? Look at you, man. Look, why's your face so? Why do you do live like this? Let me ask you a question. Why?
Well, how do you want me to do it?
Why do you do live like this?
You want me to go way down there?
You're Tico.
See behind me,
Who's
there's
that
space.
Wasio down there,
Space.
bro?
This guy's room's tight.
Wasio.
You ain't got no space in your room.
Wasio.
No space. When his alarm goes off, the neighbors can hear it. That's how bad it is, man. You got no space.
Relax.
No space. You can't do
Why
nothing
are you
with that
fighting
room.
the camera? Why are you fighting the camera?
Tigo Skits is at the door.
I'm not. Oh, fuck's sake.
Why
I'm
are you
not.
fighting the camera? Go get some coke.
I can't keep letting people in and out. I can't because.
Oh,
Oh, you sound like a parent, yeah. Sound like a
Why
parent.
is
You
it
even know how.
I'll show you. Look, like basically, boom, the battery's gonna die on that.
You so what?
All right, that's it. No one else come out. Otherwise, you're out the ring.
Skits isn't even here.
Oh, then that's it. Then that's it. He lost.
You know what, Tigo? You know what I realized?
that was nice. That was nice.
I've
What
never
you
seen
realised?
Miles in the living room of his house.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I have.
So, when was that? Oh, of course you're a bum licker. Of course you're gonna say that. Let me say Poet. I've never seen Miles in the living room.
No, I think the original stuff with
where
his mum
you
was
go?
in the living room on the
What?
sofa.
Okay, so after 6 p.m., he's not allowed in the living room. Am I
That's
lying?
fair enough. Yeah. No.
Prove it,
I
Miles.
could go live room now.
No, go on him.
My friend.
Miles,
you-
be careful. Be careful. This is what got you in trouble.
Don't get this wrong.
Jordy,
Go on.
Jordy, this is the same man that was doing Instagram live or doing filthy fellas live the other day in his car in his garage. He was in the
What
garage,
garage?
in your car. What are you
do you
talking
mean?
about? What are you talking about? I could go anywhere in my house. Right now.
Okay.
What kind of flex is that?
Did you get kicked out your house?
He's been kicked out
Who
of
got
his
kicked out of my
house.
house?
Nah, that doesn't happen to Specs. That doesn't happen to Specs. Don't say that.
Who got kicked out of my house?
That's what I'm saying, Specs. Miles is saying you get kicked out.
Where are you
Specs
now,
has
Specs?
His reception's fucked.
Specs has various houses anyway.
Trust
One
me.
second, I don't think he can hear me, Jordy. Let me get close. Let me talk on his level. Where are you, Specs?
That's none of your fucking business where I am, man. Doesn't look a fucking
Why do
garage
you
to
set yourself up for this shit?
Fuck you.
Where
Man.
are you,
You are
man?
listening to you, bro.
What? It's a what?
I hate the fact that I support the same team as this prick. I hate it.
I hate the fact that your fucking hairline is oblong. You got trim.
And
I
get
hate the fact
and
that
girls
you're
think he's
turning hair like Drogba.
all these girls
I
think
hate
he's
the fact
nice
that you wear-
looking. Oh,
I
Miles
hate the
nice
fact that your
looking.
glasses take up your whole
Pisses
face.
me off, man.
I hate the fact that your face is always dry. I hate the fact that you don't eat food. I hate everything about you, Specs.
Your dad was right.
No!
Your dad was right.
No!
His dad was right. Get out of there. He said, "Fuck this." Everything's just too small.
Specs, where's your dad?
Don't worry about my dad. My dad's good.
He's in the cave.
He's got oil.
He's in the cave.
Oil business.
He's in the cave.
You know what I'm saying?
He's with issues.
But your dad was right.
Specs' dad is with issues right now. He's with
Nah,
issues.
it doesn't matter. Oil.
He's back in
Oh.
Zawanda.
Oil.
He's back in Zawanda. Them issues have got business. Them issues have got business in Zawanda. Silly boy.
Miles. What the worst thing was is I just everyone went quiet while Miles was listing things he didn't like about school. Because they knew it was like, see you in a minute, Miles. He waited and said the dad was right.
Oh. I need that clip.
yeah, guys, clip that, so we can easily get to it, record it, put it on Instagram and that.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Reloading my shit.
Oh,
I'm one game behind you. Don't you ever.
You're one game.
Don't you
Specs,
ever.
one game from
One
winning
game
the
in hand.
championship.
Me. You.
One game winning the
You're
championship.
David Luiz of this group. Remember I said that.
David Luiz.
Oh my days!
You know who David Luiz is, Tigo? David Luiz is the
Yeah.
new Titus Bramble. Facts.
Nah, look, David Luiz has got at least one Premier League. You might have two, maybe not. He's got a couple of French Premier Leagues. He's got a Champions League. Titus Bramble didn't have any of that. Come on.
Oh my
No
god!
T, man. No T. The same. Titus Bramble was decent, but anytime he faced his own goalkeeper, mistake.
David Luiz didn't even need to do that today.
Oh my days! That gave me a headache.
I've got one in the chamber for him.
David Luiz tried to thigh away across.
You're fucking dead.
David Luiz
Bruv,
David
I'm-
Luiz
bruv, let me
David
finish
Luiz
that.
swung David Luiz swung his hips.
I've got one in the chamber.
What in the chamber? I'm your biggest
I'm tell-
bro. Let me
I'm
tell you this
telling
now.
you from now.
I'm your biggest
Trust me.
hater. I'm your biggest hater.
You're dead.
I don't understand why girls think you're this
dead.
this guy.
Look at
Girls
you.
come up to me on the train. Oh, you know your friend Miles is
You're
bare
dead.
nice.
You're dead.
Little
Oh
do they
my
know.
Swear, I'm gonna kill you. You're
Little
finished.
do
I've got
they
something
know.
in the chamber for you. I got something in the
It's
chamber
because his
for you.
face
This
is
is the
small.
same man.
They think that's nice.
You walk
and
around
cute.
with a bouncer.
The guy is
You walk
trash.
around with a bouncer. You walk around with a bouncer.
Oh
Walk
my
around with a
days!
bouncer. Defend yourself.
I'm a
If he's
behind
went to
Miles
Africa,
with
he
a
can't
game in
stand
hand.
you.
A game in hand.
Brother, you're
Nah,
one game away
nah,
from winning the league.
that
bro.
hurt my soul. I'm your biggest hater, Miles. You're looking at your biggest hater.
Howler. And you're a howler.
Trust me.
You can't cope live.
Oh,
Edits is your game. The live game is not for you. You look good on camera. Live face to face, I'll kill you every time. I've destroyed you. You're gonna pam your hair like Drogba.
ooh!
You're gonna pam your hair like Drogba.
Bring an
You're
argument
an
now.
idiot.
Bring an
I'm
argument now.
gonna kill you.
Bring an
kill
argument
you.
now.
Any argument you want.
Oh my god! Oh no, I'm not doing it actually.
Go on. Go on.
I was gonna
drop it.
No, I was gonna take Tigo's idea and stick it here right now.
No, what for tomorrow's thing?
Yeah.
Is he
No,
coming
no.
tomorrow? Are you coming tomorrow?
Miles is not, no.
Why?
I'm not.
You ran that guy, innit?
Neither
The guy
is
that calls
Geordie.
everyone baby. You rasty old man. Who is that guy?
You're around
You love
Dazza.
to
Where's
record.
Dazza?
Who is he?
Where's Dazza? Where's Dazza? Where's Dazza?
All right, crew for crew though. You lot got big crews. It's like
He my boys
Yeah,
will
you-
smack up his boys. He
Pepper
mad.
shoes, beefy.
He knows Bob will get smacked up by my boys. He knows that.
Kevin De Bruyne. Oh my God, no. That doesn't.
Be my best midfielder.
Kevin De Bruyne said training session was fun.
Safe trip back to London.
Safe trip back to London. That's very rude. What did they do to him?
That can't be real.
There wasn't even fans in the stadium to like piss him off.
That's not real.
Skits is backstage again. Just tell it.
That's
Tigo,
not
tell
real.
him.
Poet, read it again. Poet.
Skits,
it out.
hold on, Skits.
That's not real. Is that a stinker?
Oh my God.
Where did he quote tweet that?
Rouge sent it
Is
to me.
Poet, read it out.
Is it more fake news? I'm sick of this, man.
Poet.
You've had a howler.
Sorry.
That's worse than my 2 retweets and a like. That's worse than
Check
my 2 retweets
your
and a like.
mirrors. No, it's not. Stop trying it, Miles. No, it's not.
Listen, he just gave us fake news. He just gave us fake news.
No,
Definitely not
Miles.
worth It's definitely
Miles.
not worth going back
It is. It's
2
fake
years
news,
for a
you all
tweet
reacted like
and
you
showing
said
us 2 retweets and 3 likes.
No, you know
That's
what?
the worst.
No,
Tigo,
I'm
you
with
just
Miles.
reacted.
I'm with Miles.
That's a howler. Tigo, you just
Poet-
reacted.
Do you know why?
It's
Do you know why?
way
Do you know
smaller.
why it's not as bad?
Poet's
Do you know why
howler
it's
is
not as
way
bad?
smaller. I'm with Miles.
Do you know why? Do you know why it's not as bad? Do you know why it's not as bad? Because in 2018, when he tweeted that, I used to tell Miles off for having shit tweets,
Tigo.
and he brought
Poet's
one back.
howler is way smaller than Miles. I agree with Miles.
What?
Yeah, your howler's nothing compared to this prick. That's what I'm saying to you. I'm gonna.
You're angry.
You know what?
I've
It's
got
cool.
you right.
I'm gonna.
I've got you.
I'm gonna let you
Only
have-
one who can get you.
Miles.
I'm the only
Miles. I'm
one.
gonna let you have a summer off.
Finished.
I'm gonna let you have a summer off,
You're finished.
and the start
I'm
of the
gonna let you
season,
have
I'm gonna
2 summers off.
destroy you. I'm gonna
What do you
destroy
mean,
you.
what do you mean
can't
summer
destroy
off?
me.
What do you mean
destroy me.
summer off?
Summer.
You can't destroy
We
me.
got 9 more games to go, plus Champions League and all that. What do you mean summer off?
No,
You
but
can't
when we
destroy
get
me.
our players and that kind of stuff, in the after the.
You both support the
summer.
same team.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
On the same
What
team
are
as this
you
guy.
talking about?
Leicester.
Oh, why don't you do an I
Quick
quit match? Do an I quit match.
Now,
What?
why don't we
Arsenal.
do I move out my mum's house match by November?
Why don't
Let's
we do?
have a bet.
Why don't we do? I don't cream my face when I leave my house match.
No, because I don't want. That's a choice. I don't want to cream my house. I don't want to cream my face. I don't want to cream my face. That's a choice.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But you need to get out of the house.
Get him though.
You need your own space.
Get trim. I like my
There's
house.
no point these girls saying that you're nice and good looking. They come there,
This
it's
is
all
the same
ram up
guy
in there
that
like
has 2
visions.
speakers in the top corner.
No point.
You got a single bed. Next, you got a single bed.
Show me your bed. Show me your bed now.
You're still living in 2012.
All right,
You're still
show me your
living in
bed now.
2012. You're a big man. You got a
Hello?
single bed.
You're breaking up.
You do top and tail with Dazza.
Show
Dazza
me your
told
bed,
me.
bro.
You phone me.
Miles, show me your bed now.
No, I'm a grown man. I need to
Tigo,
show
not
anything.
you.
He said no.
Not you, Tigo. Miles.
I'm not.
Show me
I'm
your
not
bed.
even in my
Showing you
house.
bed. Who are you?
I'm not even in my
Right,
house.
You
Let
talk
alone
about
in my
bed,
bed.
innit?
You're a wassy.
He hasn't even got bed covers.
Anyway,
He's so
I'm
lazy.
done.
bro.
Anyway, you're
Yeah,
finished.
get the fuck out of here, man.
Twitter, I will see you there. And
No
all your
one, no,
fans,
you won't
all
see
your-
no
all
one
your
there. You've only
fans in
got
there
2
as well,
likes
you're
and
all
3
shit as
retweets.
well.
You ain't seen no one there, motherfucker. Get out of it. You ain't seen no one
Taking
there.
everyone.
No one's seeing him there.
I take
No
I
one's
take
seen him
everyone. I
there.
take everyone.
Oh fuck!
He's 10
Oh,
these
right.
10 tweets are shit as well.
Man United, Tottenham on Friday.
Friday.
Tottenham, Man United even. Friday.
Oh shit! Tomorrow's Thursday. Fucking hell.
What's your take on that, George?
What on the match? Tottenham United. I said it, man. 2-1. United.
Mourinho's washed.
Fernandez starting.
Huh?
Pogba Fernandez starting.
Not Pogba. Fernandez. Yes.
Oh yeah, I went for the Spurs win.
They got no Dele Alli though.
How come? Suspended because of the racism?
Yes.
Or whatever he got suspended for. I think there's confusion about what he actually got suspended for.
Well, that doesn't even matter. He's gone.
But watching today's games, right? Because that Sheffield United Aston Villa game was really not good football. But it was very predictable. 0-0, not a lot of clear-cut chances. Bad centre-forward play for the most part. And then Arsenal, Man City, defensive mistakes. 3 goals conceded. One of them's a penalty. There's a red card. But that's very predictable for Arsenal versus Manchester City. Tottenham versus Man United. If it's predictable, it's going to be fucking terrible.
Bad football, yeah. Bad football. Bad football. Maybe a set piece or a mistake. Or just
I think
United.
I think the game's gonna be lively, man. There's
United
players
on-
there that
Why?
can create stuff.
Yeah, there's some decent players on that field.
There's players, man.
No, but they got fam. You don't like Mourinho, and I know what he's coming to do at Man United.
Oh,
You're
it's that,
going
Old
to
Trafford.
him, right? No, it's not. It's not.
Oh, we're going
Tottenham.
either whichever way round. I know what he's coming to do.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's not.
He's-
I don't
he's-
think it's going to be good.
He's not going to play fun.
Pogba's apparently not starting.
Not starting.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. There are rumors that Solskjaer doesn't think that those two provide balance, and there are rumors that he just thinks Pogba needs more match practice, match fitness.
Both of those could
But
be true.
but it's still just a rumor that he's not starting. But yeah, Duncan Castle's reported that he doesn't think that he's starting.
Both of those could be true. But even if it's a like for like swap or a swap on a 50th in which he comes on and it's them two playing, I'm not mad at
Yeah,
either.
that's what they're thinking is going to happen. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wants like a game-changing talent on the bench.
What is this?
But there's
noise?
some logic to it. The skits again.
Skits is popping
Skits.
corn.
What are you doing, Skits? No, tell me what you're doing, Skits. I've never asked him, guys. 1 second. Skits, what are you doing?
He's wanking. That's why he's faking. He sees his face like
That's
this.
definitely wank. Skits, what are you doing?
Marked.
What?
Marked? We're only talking about football.
He's what?
Marked.
Marking books. Marking.
No.
Mark.
Man marked.
So, but what? I don't understand.
So why are you here then? Why are you playing? Stop yourself
I don't-
off.
I'm Mark. 1 second. Don't start. Don't start.
Yes.
What do you mean, why you
Don't
stop?
start.
Don't stop.
You've had a mare.
Say
You're
your man
sweating
off.
through your top. You're sweating through your top. You're having a mare. Keep your voice down before your mum comes and smacks you across your face.
Stop your man, man. Get him out of here, man. He's in here.
Look,
He's
look.
in
Put
there
some money on the
scaring us.
electric
Talking
before your mum
shit, man.
slaps
Get out
you.
of here, man.
Put some money on the electric. Yeah.
He's killed you. He's killed you, bro. He's
Oh, he
waiting for you to
froze.
say something.
Oh,
He's
Miles
waiting for you to
froze.
say something.
Miles
is
froze.
He said
frozen.
nothing in 10 minutes
Yeah,
since
man.
Mars told him to move out. I just like watching him get battered.
Get out of here, man.
Oh man.
Look
He's getting told off
look
right
at
now.
him.
He's getting
Look at
told
him.
off right now. And look, he's talking with the mute button on.
It's just
Idiot. Fucking idiot.
Miles, late night
I'm
filthy
done
might not be
what?
for you, Miles.
All
Late
I'm
night
doing is
filthy
done
might not
what?
be for you.
What are you talking about?
Miles. What did Mumsy say?
No one's here. I'm
Why
talking to
did
this
we-
prick here at the bottom. I'm talking to this
Yeah.
prick.
No, he's only
Yes.
one. What are you talking
Speak
about?
up,
Looked
bitch.
off camera. You muted it. Looked off camera.
Look
Said
at this
something
guy.
with a serious face, and then came back. What are you talking about? We can see you, bro.
He thinks we're
Of
dumb.
course
He
you can
thinks
see me.
we're dumb.
Miles. What happened? You're shaking, bro.
Yo.
Just relax. What happened?
What are you talking about?
He's sweating. Look at his forehead.
Skits are getting told
Look
off.
at his forehead. He's
Skits, who's
sweating.
telling you off, Skits?
No one.
Skits, who's telling
She
you
said
off?
who's
Why
getting-
you on the mic?
She was saying who's getting buoyed. She said who lives with their mum.
Who's telling you
The crowd are throwing chairs in real life.
Oh, I didn't see the crowd. I didn't see the crowd once. Oh no.
Let me see this.
That better be
Yes, kill
Taser.
him.
That better be Taser.
Where's
He's
Taser?
like, get
Where's
off the
Taser?
live, Miles. Get off the live. It's lost.
Man said Miles part of the bus.
Was it somewhat?
No. Listen, he can't keep muting. I'm telling you
No.
now. This is 9. This is 9 points
Jesus
clear.
phoned him. He's
This
right.
is
He's not
9
even
points
really
clear.
on the phone.
He's rattled.
He's talking to his mum, but he's pretending to be on the phone.
Right, ready?
This-
Ready? His mum
this-
called him.
His mum.
This is 9 points clear. This is bad, and I'm on your
You
side.
know why this
more
is
time.
funny, Jordy? His mum's in front of him, but she called him.
Yeah. All right, Miles, I'll do it on the phone. I'm trying to get some sleep. Stop taking L's.
Someone's getting kicked out tonight. Miles, you know what works?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Miles,
Always mobile.
was that someone telling you to park the bus? Oh, he's gone. Someone's
She
phoning
turned the
him on
lights
that
off.
phone now.
The lights. Mama take off. Mama take off.
She turned the lights off.
Yo,
Oh, Miles, you made a bad decision going to Specs today. And then you went on skips. These were bad decisions.
She turned the lights off. Mama take.
take off.
how can his mum turn the lights off and walk in with a long jacket?
Mum the taker.
Oh my God.
Mama take her, you know. Watch this.
Oh
Mum
my
the taker.
days.
He's in a bad place.
He's getting tactics
He's
right
in
now.
a
Someone's
bad
giving him
place.
tactics.
Watch this.
Talking to my brethren, blood. He's phoning me, bro. Look, I'm on the phone.
About
bro.
this. About this.
He's called it. He
Guys,
called
we're
him.
talking about Chelsea. We're talking about football.
I'll get no hamstring injury. Come on. What's this? Come on, what's
Talking
this?
to my brethren. He's on the phone.
He's pulled up.
Miles, we're on live. Miles, we're on live.
Scribs is watching. He feels sorry for you, Miles.
I don't feel what Scribs is. Scribs is the man he pops up every 2 minutes. Nah, this
Miles.
1 second.
Every 2 minutes.
Miles, we're on live. Listen, fam, we're on live and this guy's talking about football somewhere else.
He's not talking about
Come on,
football.
man. I'll tag
People
you
are
in.
telling him duck out of the stream. People are telling him quit.
No, I can't even
Miles.
see the comments again. Let me see.
Miles,
Abort
Miles,
mission.
go, man. Let's go.
Someone's called him Pablo Mari. It is over.
Alright, you know what? You know when you sub Miles off, he's gonna walk off like Xhaka.
Miles gonna flash there on the ground.
I don't get subbed off. I'm a key
Hey, Miles.
player. You're talking about subbed
Miles,
off.
I'll
I
show you
stay
tomorrow,
on for
innit?
90 minutes.
I'll show you tomorrow, Miles, man.
See you later. Good night. Bye.
Good night, bro. Love.
Go to bed.
Good night, love, man. Bro, come on, man.
See you later, Specs.
Go.
Oh, you got bed. You got to wake up early tomorrow.
Miles,
You gotta wake
get
up.
out
What's
of
your-
here, bro. This is long.
What's your
Wait, this is long.
You know that's kick.
You know when I knew,
What's your
yeah?
plans
You
tomorrow?
know when I knew Miles was drowning,
What do you
yeah?
got to do
Specs said, your dad was right. And he goes, where's your dad? I said, that's bad. He's drowning.
Yeah. No, that's terrible.
tomorrow? Oh, where's he? He's dancing again. He's dancing with fucking.
Your
bitches.
dad was right.
He's dancing African. He told me.
That's a
He told me
violation.
that. I don't know.
That's such a viol.
He told me his dad's in
waited
Peckham.
as well.
Right, you man.
He
After
told me
3,
his dad
yeah?
has issues.
1, 2, 3. I love Miles. Take care. Tigo, he has to get offline, but he's trying to soldier it. This is the thing. I know Miles.
Wait, I'm telling
He's
Yeah.
got 1,000 arrows in him.
I'm
But
telling
he's
you
still
lot now,
standing.
yeah. Specs has
Still
been
standing.
Specs has been masterminding this for 2 weeks.
There's no one there. There's no one here. Look. there's no one here.
Specs has notes. He waited for this.
Like, didn't wait anything for this.
Of course. I was rattled.
You know, all
That's-
shit.
When he
All
said
shit,
when he said I was
shit,
one
shit.
game. But
Wait, what did you say? What did you say? What did you say, Miles?
Shit.
What and what are you?
Terrible. You're all terrible.
What are you? What are you?
You're all terrible.
What are you?
You're all bad.
What are you?
Absolutely, you're a howler.
He's still not answering me. What are you? This guy was doing pull-ups in the rain. He was doing pull-ups in the rain today. Waste man.
Yeah.
Wet jumper. Wet jumper. But you didn't want to come filthy when it rained. Waste man. Your trousers were in the sink.
Yeah.
we talking about? Don't make no sense.
He's getting
Oh
rushed.
my days.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
He's getting rushed.
Zayman had China.
He's getting rushed.
He has.
Oh,
He's gone.
Mama
He's gone.
Taker. Mama Taker. Wait,
Mama
wait.
He's
Taker.
gone.
My
Where'd he go?
Mama Taker.
Wait.
Bong.
This could be Undertaker or Sting. Or Skips. This could be the Electric.
Your mum pulled the plug. Your mum pulled the plug. Broadband gone. Look, gone. Broadband gone.
Oh, he's gone.
He's
That's
gone. He needs his dad. He needs his dad, man.
He's like,
Fuck off.
He should go live with his dad. His dad won't
Someone
allow
needs
him to
to
start
edit
now.
for Undertaker.
We get a king size bed.
Listen,
Is he really
that is the worst performance I've ever seen.
that is terrible. Honestly, you lot, all jokes aside, that is terrible.
I need to call him.
No, Jordan, you don't. He needs to have this one by himself. He needs some moments to himself now. That was terrible.
Scribs says that was worse than Louise. That was one of the all-time bad performances.
Do you know why I'm so happy? Because I just confirmed to everyone I am not one game in hand behind.
No, you're not. No.
Wow.
He's gone bed.
Oh, do you know what I did today? Yeah,
That was at 8-2.
I watched our first ever Filthy at 5.
Oh, what was that like?
It was bare disjointed, man. And then Poet got angry. He said, "You lot are condescending."
Is that the one with Adam?
No, this is when Poet said Pepe needs time, and we said, Poet thinks something. He goes, "No, don't tell me what I think. You lot are being condescending, bro." And then
You know what,
That
Jordan?
was funny.
I was with you until you said condescending. I've never said that word in my life until this moment. You liar.
sorry, you did.
That's funny, now.
You were fuming.
Fuming.
You watched.
Gunch.
You watched back the first episode. That is dedication, man.
Oh no, I didn't watch all of it. I skimmed.
Okay.
Me, Dan, Specs, and Tigo were first.
Wow.
Yeah,
Numbers.
I know, man. Then Dan
We
said,
were
"Forget
there.
this."
We were there for the warm up.
Oh, and then I think episode 2 is when Miles got fuming because I said the Rashford Mbappe.
Oh yeah. And he took that to Twitter. Got two retweets and 3 likes. Yeah.
What a time, man! What a time to be alive. You know?
You know, I'm going. I'd love to speak to you past. No, I wouldn't. Bye.
What's the time?
Poet, have a good day, my bro. Make sure you get a nice sleep. He's gone.
Why? Why
So
make
happy.
sure he gets a nice
I'm
sleep?
so happy.
He's in a good mood. Specs is in a good mood.
I planned to destroy Miles. I planned
This-
to destroy him.
This was never meant to go this way.
There's so many things that need to be. I need to watch this all back, man. It's so sick.
Filthy
Oh,
at
man.
5 or is Miles' thing. Anytime we do filthy at night, I'm gonna kill him because I know he's not allowed to be talking after a
He
certain
can't
time
raise his
in his room.
voice. Yeah, he can't even raise his voice and say howler and all that.
But he's gonna soldier it. But I'm gonna say this to you, Tigo. Miles is not allowed to talk after 11 p.m. in his house. I'm telling you that now. And watch the next filthy at night. Same problem. Mamba
Okay.
Taker is gonna turn the lights off and play
And
with
that's
the
it.
whole thing. Watch.
Mamba Taker. I can't believe he's backstage. All right, one sec. Let's bring him back. Let's bring him back.
I'm gone, I'm gone,
Let's
I'm gone.
bring him back. No, he's got to come back. Let him defend himself. He says,
Right,
I'm not letting him in. It's not that I'm not letting you in, Miles. It's that I have to keep going back to the laptop, which is running out of
He's
battery.
rattled.
And I can't keep it open because I have to be able to shut this stream down from the laptop, which is why I'm on mobile. It's techie.
Maybe worth it.
But here he is.
I was here for like 10 minutes, bro. Someone was phoning me. When my phone rings, it cuts out.
So you are allowed to speak after 11 o'clock.
Good night, guys, because you're just chatting shit now. Come on, bruv. The
He
fuck is
said
this?
good night and he's still there.
Not allowed to speak after 11 o'clock. You're chatting shit, man. Specs,
All right.
you've just been kicked out of the house, bro. What's going on? Where are you now?
How do you continue it?
'Cause
You
you've
want
moved
more? So
location.
Miles, you want more?
What do you mean, bro?
I give
This
you
is my
one.
thing,
I
I
give you
will
one
kill
Rice
you, boy.
Krispie from the Rice
I will
Krispies
kill
box.
you, boy.
You want it all?
But bring it back.
want it all?
Back. Bring your hairline back. Bring
You're
your
talking to a
trim back.
grown man.
Grown man. You're built
Oh,
like
Miles,
a
Friday's the day.
3-year-old, man.
Friday's the day, guys.
Is it?
Don't
For
talk
what?
about Friday.
Friday's the day,
Shut up,
yeah.
man. Don't tell
What
me
happens
about
on
Friday.
Friday?
Come on.
What do you mean? You know what happens on Friday?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, you're right. Actually,
Yeah, I don't believe anything Specs says ever.
No, it's
No one
Friday.
cares
It's
about
confirmed.
Friday, man.
It's high. It's ready. It's high enough. It's ready now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. That's good news.
So I just
Oh,
I
you're
don't
here.
want the crowd to think that I forgot them. Yeah. It's ready.
Terminator.
I'm thinking about the youth player.
Oh no. You've played a couple more weeks.
I bet you don't do
Yeah,
it.
guys. All the people that keep coming at me talking about Specs said he was going to do this thing with his hair. He's going to do the thing. He was always going to do the thing with his hair.
Yeah,
It was always the same plan. It was always going to happen.
Oh my god, man. You're gonna look mad.
Don't tell them skits. Don't tell them skits. Don't be a triad. I used to be scared of triads growing up. You know.
Did you ever go Trocadero? That's what it was all
course.
that. My
People
sister
think it's
went
a
out with
joke.
one of them.
Triads were top. They were serious back in the day.
My sister went out with one of them triads, yeah, and he came to my house and forced me to cut my hair.
Force you
Lumos
up.
When I was young.
Lum-
I was like 12, and he
Lumos
skinned
said,
my
"Let me
hair.
in."
Fuck off, Lumos, man. What part of I can't keep fucking opening the laptop? Don't you understand?
You're gonna let a man. You can let a man in and just be smiling on camera.
Miles is looking for a comeback.
He's gonna smack Lumos.
Fuck
Here you go, bring him in.
Get everyone.
Bring Lumos in.
He's not
I had
even
my
here.
hands off.
He's
Be
not
careful.
even here.
Be careful, you know. Lumos is not Santino Morella, you know.
Bro.
He's not.
He's male.
Jordy.
Serious.
Jordy.
He's mailing.
What?
Santino Morella was women's champion at one stage.
Lumos, that's an Asian fist.
A what?
That's an Asian fist.
No, it's not. What are you talking about?
Ooh, right off the bat.
Lumos, you made me open my laptop to come in. What were you
I
saying?
know. Do you know what? Do you know what? I was there the same time. You let Miles in. That's why I was saying it before.
So Lumos.
I'm complaining
I
about
didn't see you
your
there.
battery.
I didn't see you there.
My
Lumos.
shit dropped out.
Lumos.
Yeah.
Did you see how I destroyed Miles and pinned him? 1, 2, 3.
Did you not? You not check the group? You not check the group?
No.
I got the clip in the group. As
Oh, you,
Oh,
the
oh,
instant it happened. Yeah.
thank you, Lumos, man. I pinned him.
Yeah.
I rest my case, boy. I'm chilling now. I'm on. Tigo's my next victim.
Man,
one by
man got
one.
like
Never paid anything.
One by one.
2 new catchphrases and memes out of Miles today, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, Lumos.
Yeah.
Sorry. Obviously, you put it in a group and stuff. Just remember, you're getting destroyed as well. I'm not talking about that we're friends.
Yeah, you can
You're
try.
running your mouth a few times.
Yeah, sure.
Don't show me. Don't show me.
Sure, man. Sure.
Hey,
Don't show
George,
me.
George, are you not in the firing line, George?
Oh, that's what you want in it, Skits.
You better
Look
get
at this
back,
guy.
man.
Look at this guy, blood.
I was wondering why he didn't mention your name, cuz.
Me and Specs have an understanding.
Nah, you
Oh,
two are
stand
in
down.
some sort of all three of you are in some weirdo war where Skits made a gif of Geordie and then Specs put it on Twitter, but then Specs deleted the tweet because Geordie called him out. I don't know what's
Oh.
going on with you three, to be honest.
Me, Skits, and Geordie, we have fun with it. But
Why
Tigo,
did you
Miles,
delete
and
that
Poet,
tweet, Specs?
there's-
Specs, why did you
there's-
delete that tweet?
Why? Oh, that was them kind of jokes. I only do 8-hour joke. That's it. It's not a joke that needs to be saved. If it smells, it's staying for 1 year.
Well,
I
Miles'
think I
jokes
post on
stay
Miles
for at
has to
least
say.
2 years.
Yeah, man. Now Geordie's skits, Yeah, that's bands. 8-hour bands. Here to LA, LA to UK. That's it. But with
I hear
Miles,
that.
he stays forever, bro.
I hear that. That's fair. That's fair.
Miles
Just know
stopped talking.
I'm not on
by
anyone's
the way.
team at all. I hope that's clear, isn't it?
Yeah,
I don't know if
Jordy
that's
still
clear.
goes for me. Miles doesn't go for Tigo. That's the thing. He doesn't go for Tigo.
I'm sure he's gone for Tigo. I think
Yeah, but
Tigo
it's
just
in
has
a
guns.
wassio way.
bigger
It's in a
than
wassio
Miles.
way. That's the thing.
Man
It's
said
in
Miles under.
a wassio way.
Miles
He hasn't-
under embargo.
Mars ain't shook to go for anyone.
He hasn't
Mars
gone
will
head
go
to
for
head.
anyone. It's just
I feel like Miles
yeah.
only goes for specs, to be honest.
Nah, Miles has
I'm
gone
trying
for
to think.
Miles
No,
has
he's
gone
gone for
for me.
everyone, man.
Has he?
He's gone for everyone.
Have I go for everyone, man?
Miles has
for
had the
everyone.
most. Miles has had the most beefs. Put it that way. Actually, it's both. It's both.
Probably. Yeah,
It's
both.
both.
Yeah. No, both are
Hey,
actual
Lumos,
beefs, though.
sit down, man.
Yo,
Sit down, bro, man.
don't tell me what to do, bro.
Yeah, no, just sit down, chill, bro. What's all this moving around, bro? Thank
I'm
you, man.
cooking.
Yeah, go
I'm
on.
cooking. That's why.
What's your shirt? What's your shirt, Lumos?
It's an ASAP shirt. Still.
ASAP Rocky.
Come on, the better ASAP member.
The what?
The better ASAP member, isn't it? The best ASAP member.
It's not really very hard,
What's
though, is
coming
it?
Right.
No, what's going on there?
Miles, you're not
Lumos
though. You're
making
not
bread.
upset, Miles.
Ooh, is that in the rabbit?
No, it's not.
Ooh.
That wasn't a good angle. Still, it's jerk chicken.
Is this the time? Is this the time you cook? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jordy. I had
What?
a howler yesterday.
Talk to me.
I am always. That's the life when you live home alone, people.
Talk to me.
No, you're not going to tell that Howler story, are you?
No, I want to hear it.
No, I'm not on here.
Oh, mate.
I'll call you, man. I'll call you. I told Tigo and Miles already, I think. I'll call
Yeah,
you.
then you ain't doing that here.
Oi! Oh no! I have howler.
Go on.
I told you. I know what I'm doing.
I have to call you, blood.
On the show?
We might as well meet up.
On the show?
Are you coming to
Oh.
Jordy?
Nah, I'm back at work, man.
Wait a second.
These lot want their West Ham tots, bro. It's insane. I can't believe the last hour of this show is Ainsley Harriott over there, bro.
Yeah.
Flipping neck. Flipping
He
neck,
actually
bro.
messaged in the group and said, "Let me in, so we can watch him cook jerk chicken."
Alright, listen. Okay, no,
We watched Miles and his mum make crab and greens or something on Instagram yesterday.
That look good still.
Miles's mum mispronounced
Ask
something.
Miles if he ate the food.
Miles's
Ask
mum
Miles
said,
if he ate the food.
hold on. Miles's mum said that she's got Jamie Oliver thongs, and Miles went, "It's not thongs, it's tongs. What's wrong with you?" And then in his next snap went, "Can't believe she called them Jamie Oliver thongs." Jamie
yeah.
Oliver tongs. What's Oliver?
Jamie Oliver.
Oliver was overrated.
No, yeah, sorry, we got what you meant.
Miles, did you eat the food? Did you end up eating it?
Yeah, I tried. It was nice, man. It was nice.
She made a lot.
No, but he didn't eat it when she made it. He dust out the crib.
2 different rices, crab, and chicken and duck.
Tigo.
Yeah.
Oh, the duck looked amazing. The duck looked amazing.
Spec.
Did you try the duck?
Spec.
Did you try the duck?
Come on, man.
What's that?
Tell him what's his eat. Get him off. Tell him it's Ramadan. Tell him it's Ramadan.
Man said Ramadan, nah.
Whose house are you in, Lumos?
I'm in my yard, bro.
Your kitchen never looked like that before. You must have got paid. You must have got paid out by AFTV.
It's the same kitchen I've always had.
Is it?
Shut up, man.
Redundant piece.
Where's your
Yeah.
flatmate, Lumos?
I ain't got a flatmate at the moment.
You know, Arsenal's bench was
Are you looking for one?
rubbish.
I actually am, yeah. I know you're gonna
Oh,
say
really?
I know. I know.
Huh?
I know you're gonna
Are
say
you
I
looking
know.
for a flatmate?
Lumos, how much?
We'll talk if you're serious.
No,
Can I bring-
I'm saying, I've got a bedroom.
Can I bring things or are you gonna try it?
Go on, Specs, make a pitch.
Lumos will try it. He'll want to tag, bro.
I saw that someone tweeted that they got a room and they've been up like they got like a cheating section for their yard, basically like an Airbnb.
Specs has got a proposal for you, bro.
I've got Lumos. I've got a bedroom. Yeah, still lives at his mum's.
Hey, Tigo,
I
you're
said
a fool,
that's
you know?
why I said I know what you're gonna say, and I said
Tigo, you're a
no.
fool, you
Can I
know?
finish?
Tigo, you're a fool. I know you're
Go on. I'll let you land.
Tigo's a fool. I know you're Tigo, you're a fool.
He has to bring his keyboard in with him
And his roller skates.
and his roller skates. He's good looking. Like the girls love him and stuff.
So you'll get
His
something.
dad was right. Shall I give you his number?
He's fucking finished. I have
Bro, I'm your
rattled
friend.
the
I'm trying to do
Specs.
something here, but relax. I'm
Rattled you, bro.
You're a joker.
Hey, Specs, I've rattled you, bro. You've had to go
Lumos
to the
and
realm
Miles.
today.
Lumos.
Yeah.
Shout Miles, man. Just let him in, man.
I'm good.
Do a trial or
Look,
something.
Lumos, seriously.
Yeah.
You're not standing outside a stadium with a laptop and a microphone right now. What did you think of the Arsenal game?
It's brilliant. I'll be honest with you, man. I wasn't really watching it. People think I'm joking. I was playing 2K and then I was playing GTA, and then I was about to watch the second half. Like David Luiz got sent off, so nah.
You lot want me to, you know what? Yeah? I'm gonna be honest here. I've never believed Lumos watches football.
Wow. Well, yeah, because you used to go to Arsenal games and then not go into the stadium. So
They
we
all
know
did.
that's
Say that.
slightly true.
Hold on, say that again. You never believed that. What? Sorry, Jordy. Say that again.
Football.
I didn't hear you cut the cut. No, you
Football.
didn't believe I what? I didn't hear it. You didn't believe I
That you
football.
That you watched football.
Watch football.
Oh, yeah, I do watch football.
Do you like it?
I do like football when it's good, yeah. Like, there's a lot of games I've enjoyed, but this season's been terrible.
Have
saw
you
Lumos
fallen out
watch-
of love with football because of you got sacked?
I saw
Say that again. Sis.
I didn't even hear what he said. I just heard the
I only caught the
punchline.
last bit. I caught the last bit, yeah.
I said you didn't want to watch the match because you were sour for being sacked. So you don't like it.
No. I was actually watching. Every time I saw that we scored, I hopped on the AFTV stream to see the reactions because I knew it's going to be hilarious. And I think people in the comments think I'm upset about me leaving AFTV, but I'm actually not upset.
Well,
Nah,
the
you
people in
don't
the
have to,
comments
man.
think
You're all
that.
smiling.
People in the comments think that because we say it all the time.
Come on,
Yeah,
you're
that's
making jerk chicken at this time. Usually you'd be editing.
Exactly.
Now you can make jerk chicken whenever you want.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, bro. I would
Did
be
you
up right now watching man losing their head.
Did you
When
not
I-
hear
when
that?
I'm-
Did you not hear that Talise was Congolese?
Her dad is Congolese.
Congolite. Nah, that wasn't what it was. I was going to try to say colonizer and Congolese, but
Why is she saying
it's
she's
like
Congolese?
mouse trying to talk there.
She said her dad,
That's Elisa.
spent years in Congo or some shit.
So how
She
does that make
shouldn't
sense?
have mentioned that.
She's trying to do her part for
She-
BLM, bro.
After what Jordy's
She
been
shouldn't have
showing in
mentioned
Congo, no one should be saying they're Congolese right now.
She should have just brought up that she lacks purple dingaling. That would have been good enough.
I kind of
doing-
agree. I know what you're
who's
saying,
doing
but I
was that?
kind of agree.
Huh?
DJ.
Who what, sorry?
Who was that?
Whose dingaling
No.
was it?
Yeah, DJ
Face-
Sam. I can't remember his name.
Oh, that bread
D-
that he had one tune on channel AKA. What tune was it?
DJ Mileage.
That's the one. Mileage UK.
This is the same man that wears a hoodie in his house every day.
Not every day. Not every day.
Perhaps-
Not every day.
Shut up.
I just come home. Not every day.
Hey, you
Is he-
Poker.
Okay, no. Okay, you finish. You finish.
poking
finish.
Jods.
You finish. Because every week at Filthy, you come with them tired Adidas's, fam. Knackered. Knackered.
No, I don't.
He came
Knackered.
for the NMDs. He came for the NMDs.
They gave
What
you
is that
shoes.
talking about? Hold on.
They gave you shoes.
Oh,
They
George.
didn't like your shoes. They didn't like your shoes. They gave you shoes.
But I've got
Huh?
to say that's worth it.
But how come you don't look good?
And more.
Ever.
And more.
You're just terrible. You just stand next to David and Clem with your button done down.
He's Byron.
I don't look
I was just fighting everybody.
Shooting practice.
Let's just fight everyone.
Is it-
Fucking hell.
His inspiration for dressing is Kenny from South Park. You dress like that every week. Every week.
Waste man. And what do you dress like? What do you dress like?
Every week.
You dress like you hold Taser's towels, bruv.
Jordy.
Waste man.
Jordy, do you own a pair of shoes?
Waste man. 4 shots. 4 shots.
Jordy doesn't even own a pair of shoes.
4
He doesn't
shots.
even own a pair of shoes.
I got shoes. I
Doesn't
got
even
shoes
own
I
a
can
pair
give
of
you.
shoes.
Look
I
how
got shoes I
close
can give
Miles
you.
is.
Jordy will wear Air Force Ones to a wedding.
Did Miles ask if you got shoes when he had to borrow
Jordy will
shoes
wear
from
Air Force
Specs?
Ones to a wedding.
Oh, God.
Oh, bye.
Bruv, the same man that wears them knackers Adidas's, bruv. Oh, yeah, I just come from gym.
This is the same man. This is the same man that wears a West Ham hoodie.
You're stuttering. You're stuttering. Listen, I've never been to a rave. I've never been to a rave.
Same man who wears Adidas.
I've never been to a rave and had to
Adidas.
borrow shoes.
What are you talking about, man? I got enough training.
If you've got enough trainers, if you've got enough trainers, why did you borrow shoes at a rave?
Enough training to give you every day of the week, and you're the same size.
Then why did you borrow shoes? Then why did you borrow shoes?
Stick.
There's only one filthy fella. There's only one filthy fella that's borrowed shoes at a rave. There's only one.
There's only one filthy fella that's dressed like Stan.
Stan?
Like Stan.
Kenny, bruv.
Every week.
Fam, this guy dribbles in and out the cones. There's no cones.
Real slick. He stand up.
There's no cones.
Having that hour.
There's no cones. David Luiz.
I got enough training for you for the month.
David Luiz, bro.
Enough for the month.
Huh? Before I text your mum, man, she'll pull out the cord. she'll pull out the cord.
That was terrible. That was terrible, man.
George, Miles is not trying to go to bed tonight, yeah, without slewing something. That's why he
Let
came
me get
back.
the win.
I swear down.
Let me get my powers back.
I can hear your floor, bro.
Climb off the door.
Fuck you know, man.
The door, mate.
Dawson's Creek, Rubai.
It's the door, mate.
Dawson's Creek.
Dawson's Creek.
Dawson's Creek.
The door, mate.
Oh, bro.
What else needs
My
to go on
cousin's
this?
a boiler. My cousin can fix a boiler, you know.
What's that? You got a cousin that fixes boilers?
No, you missed. Tigo, you missed what he said first. My cousin's a boiler. That's what you said.
I said my cousin can fix boilers.
No, you said at first said my cousin's a boiler because I thought he was talking he can play football. Then he goes, he can fix boilers.
He's got Faluma.
Say come down with me, bro. Say come down with me. This is the same man that's putting ketchup in his chicken. Is that your seasoning? Shut up, man.
Yeah, I was making Turk sauce with ketchup. If you knew anything about cooking, you'd know that it goes in there.
Yeah,
So hush up. Hush up.
A man is talking about come down with me. A man's talking about come down with me, but he spent the whole day filming his mum yesterday.
Doesn't even watch football. Doesn't even watch football. Doesn't even watch football.
Can't even chop veg.
Doesn't even watch football.
You idiot!
No, it's Uncle Ben's man.
My cousin's a boiler.
Man, try to come for the ketchup.
I'll fight you all, bro. Don't get it twisted. I'll fight you.
Nah, Miles, tag me. Let me cuss me. Tag me. Let me cuss me. You need help.
I don't need help.
Miles, I'm a prick, Miles.
You in the chair too.
Miles, I'm a
Tag me. Let me cuss me. Let me cuss me
Nah,
better.
there's no tagging, bro. I'll pick
You
you
need
up
help.
there, bro.
I'm a
You need help.
Chinese prick, Miles. I never say anything, man.
I've got some size 7s for you, Jordy, if you need them. Fresh.
No.
Box.
They're Spexes. They're
Nike.
Spexes. They're Spexes.
Nah, they're here, bro.
Give them back.
Here's size 7.
Give them back.
This
Don't
is
ever
the
go
fashion
to a rave
sense.
without your own shoes.
You ain't got no
Specs is
fashion.
pretty
You
right.
got no fashion sense.
Don't ever go to a rave without your own shoes.
Oh,
you-
Miles, man.
At your big age, bruv.
Oh, no
Boring
sweet
shoes.
chili oil. Damn it. God damn it.
Man's got enough trainers to give you for the rest of the year.
Okay, but I've never borrowed shoes at the front of a rave. Ever.
Got enough for the year.
Ever.
I'm saying
Yeah,
that.
for the whole
You're
year.
older than him. You're gonna have more trainers than him. That's just like you.
But even still, he doesn't. I've never seen
Nah, he's
good
got more-
shoes at Filthy.
He's got more hoodies.
I've never seen good shoes at Filthy
He's
on
got
you.
more West Ham hoodies than me. Got more West Ham hoodies than me. I give you that.
Don't give me anything, man. Let me give
Nah,
you
I'm giving
something.
it to
Let me give you
Take it.
something.
Don't worry.
Send me your address.
Nah,
Send me your address. I'll send you shoes.
But
It's all right.
Miles tried to come back, kick the door down
Hmm?
with a gun that jammed.
Same man that asked me to chip. Same man that asked me to chip in to get his mum a Queens.
Fact.
These are
Fact.
facts, you know. These are actually facts.
He's scratching his beard.
I don't know.
Oh, you got him, Joe. You went.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. Still.
Miles, tag me.
Miles.
Let me help you. Tag me. Let me help you.
No, I don't need your help. Don't need your help.
He said it again.
I'm about to
Hey, Miles.
order you though. Don't
Hey,
need your
Miles.
help.
I'll chat you tomorrow, man.
Now put your shirt back on your skin. Put your shirt back on your skin.
Aye, the funny thing is, Miles came back in here to beef. And
I told you, Miles is not going to bed until something other dead. He came in there for one last. Let me try to shoot up the rave again.
Miles, this is your worst day ever. This howler
From who?
is so you are the president
This is
You're
the
the
king
of
in
the
here.
howler
Man said-
association.
I'm the king in here.
Man said
I'm the
president.
king in here. Your hairline's fucked. You need to get trimmed. This guy's wearing a hoodie every week. You got this guy who puts ketchup in his chicken. You can't even cook. This guy never takes his hat off.
what are you talking about, bro? Chicken
up.
goes
Come out
in
from
it,
under the
bro.
stairs.
Shut up.
Come out from under the stairs. You're in the
Ketchup
herb.
goes in it, bro.
Come out the herb.
Whatever,
Whatever, man. You're in the washing machine.
You're trying to say that this is a man that plays football
Come out
with
the
shin
pants.
pads on.
Come out the
This is a
pants.
man that plays football with shin pads on.
Your
How can you
tin
do
man
that?
blinds.
That's what you sound like right now, bro.
Your metal
That's what you
blinds.
sound like.
I'm still laughing at my
The blinds
cousins
are
on the
rusty.
boiler.
My cousin's a boiler. Help you out, Joey. Here we go. I'll give you the discount. I'll give you the discount code. Just type in Miles F.boiler.
Oh, crowd! I hope you're enjoying this because normally whenever Mars has like back-to-back howlers, he skips the show for a week. So I hope you're enjoying this because I don't know if we'll see Mars again for a little while.
You're saying that. You're saying that knowing that I can't come for the next. You're saying that knowing I can't come for the next 2 episodes because I'm at work. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Are you gonna do this for the United game?
Don't say it. Don't say that, Tigo. Don't try to move the fixture around.
Yeah, but you can come on for the United game. You can come on for the United game, though.
We're not coming on for I'm at work.
What, at night time, like these times?
Yeah, I'm at work, bro.
Yeah, like he does the late,
What time's the
late
United game?
shifts.
What time's the United game? What time is
Swear,
the United
Cindy.
game?
Starts at 8:15.
I'll be home for the United game. If he's doing
There you go.
filthy 5 at 5 o'clock, I can't come on.
Nah, Filthy at 10. This is late night, Filthy.
This is omnibus, man.
Miles, if I was you,
Shut
I
up.
wouldn't even
No
go
one
work
wants
this
to
week.
hear you. Put in your face. Put your clothes on. Eat some food. No one's here. You're eating sweets.
Don't go this
Eat
week.
some
I'm
protein,
just
some
saying,
chicken.
don't
From
go this week.
Africa. Shut up. No one's to
Tell
hear
your
you.
manager you're sick.
We've had enough.
Tell your manager you're sick. You don't feel well.
Bring it.
You're not gonna feel well tomorrow, Miles. I'm telling you.
I feel great.
You're not gonna feel. Trust me.
I feel good.
Egon Jordy will tell you, I am the king of waking up ill after a house.
What?
I don't want to work. I don't. You know what I mean? So, Miles, you're off tomorrow. You're off.
It doesn't affect me. It does. Specs. I'm telling
It
you.
does affect you. It affects you.
It doesn't.
You're
affect
rattled,
me.
bro.
You've
Look,
got
look
the
at
wrong guy.
you're sweating.
You've got the wrong guy. I'm not
You're
sweating.
rattled.
Tea is
You've
wet.
got the wrong guy. The light. You got the
Miles,
wrong guy.
you know what face you're giving me right now? You're giving me the same face when you put barbecue on Steve-O's top. in the office, and Steve was gonna hit you, and you froze. You guys
It
remember?
was cranberry.
No,
It was
no.
cranberry. It was
He didn't. He
cranberry.
didn't freeze.
It was.
He didn't
Steve-O's-
freeze.
it
Do
was
you know what he
Steve-O's
did?
fault.
He went from this turnbuckle to that turnbuckle and stayed there.
Crowd.
And stayed there.
Steve-O had Miles broken. Broken.
We're gonna lie now. I don't know about that.
What?
I'm like-
There's literally a gif about this.
Get the gift out. Get it out now.
Yeah, we know the gift. We know it. Steve, when I flashed him with the thing, and he tried to smile out on me. I said, yeah, what did he do? He didn't do nothing.
You thought Steve was
Moving
gonna
like
hit
I
you.
ran. Like I ran.
No.
I've never wore that.
Bad boy trainers. Bad boy
Someone
trainers.
at you.
Bad boy.
I've never wore that. Why are your gloves white? Are you a mime?
These.
Bad boy trainer. For the
Sorry,
crowd,
who's
trainers
next?
are worth at least $3. Trainers are worth
Not
$3.
anymore. But yeah.
Not anymore. They were
Oh,
peas at the time, though. They were worth peas at the time.
Yes, they
They're
are. They're
like
still
$3
peas now.
He didn't buy them for
They're
free
like
bills
$3.
though.
But for £8.
You didn't buy them for free bills.
They
They're
got
worth
paid
more
bills.
than
I made profit. I
they're
made
worth
profit.
more than $3 if you ain't worn them. But you've worn them. They're not worth $3.
But if he does deadlifts in them,
Nah,
he wore them in the rain on his Insta story today
Nah,
when his jumper was wet.
I was wearing my Prestos today. I was wearing my Prestos. That's what happens
The
when I say-
NMD Prime Knit, OG NMD Prime Knit. They are worth money if you haven't worn them, but you wear them a lot, so they're not.
So
worth
just to
money.
let you know, people, just to
A
let you
fan
know,
might buy them.
when I leave my house tomorrow, there's gonna be people saying the same shit they said last year. All you man do is bully Miles.
Nah, but you're pushing.
Nah,
I'm fighting
Miles.
you. How
Miles asked for
How
this.
you
I
bullying me? I'm
wasn't.
fighting you.
I
all.
wasn't on the stream.
How are you
a
bullying
few-
me? I'm
One
fighting
second.
you all.
Let me land.
I'm not letting you let.
I
There's no
wasn't
1
on the
second.
stream.
You can't-
Miles,
you
I
can't
wasn't on the
bully me.
stream,
You can't
and the
bully
crowd
me.
were messaging me.
You can't
Miles,
bully me.
you killed
can't
me
bully
when I
me.
wasn't on here.
No one. You're
Miles,
dead.
wait. Let me stop. Let me stop all of you. Let me stop all of you. Let me stop all Miles.
Still
Miles, one sec.
Still
Miles,
got
one sec.
of you, Specs.
Miles,
On
one
Twitter.
sec. One sec. We do get a lot of messages saying that we bully you, Miles, but you've never brought that into the group and said, "See, the crowd think you bully me." Specs did do that.
What I do?
Moist. The one time. Oh, see, everybody's
Tigo.
calling me a howler. I'm
Tigo.
rattled. They're bullying me.
Tigo.
Look at the screenshot. Look at the screenshot. Bitch.
Tigo. Really?
Really?
You're trying to build this brick out?
D crowd, is this?
No, I'm just saying. I'm gonna be an arbiter of fairness here. You're gonna talk about bullying. You're the only
Tigo.
person that's come in the group and said, "See,
Tigo.
you are bullying me." The crowd agree.
You
Tigo.
are bullying me. The crowd agrees, Tigo. Look at the
Tigo.
screenshot, guys.
You were sending screenshots of people saying
Tigo.
that we bully you.
Okay,
Miles
you
never
wanna
did
start
that.
this? You wanna start
I've
this?
never done.
All right. No. 1 second. You don't
2
want to
years.
start this, yeah?
2 years of filthy.
Oh, yeah, I thought when he took his glasses off, the nose was gonna come off, bro.
Head on it.
Let me tell you this now.
What the
Is this your
fuck?
king?
You paid someone to design a howler form for me.
No, I didn't.
Tigo.
Will, shout
No, he
out
didn't.
Will, Guna Z, Guna ZY,
Who-
shout out Will.
A man tried to make a howler form for me based on a filthy shot and tried to destroy the way I argue.
Specs sweating.
Is he sweating?
I'm being a
You just
mouse.
watched-
I'm rattled. I'm being a mouse.
He just wet himself up.
Yeah, because Miles wet himself up too.
I swear, bro. Don't put it on
You,
me.
bro, you're wet. Bro, you're
Cry.
wet.
When the crowd
You're
put
wet.
on you,
So
when
all
the
I'm
crowd
saying
put
to
it on
you,
you cry. I haven't cried once. I haven't gone into the filthy fella group once and said you lot are bullying me. Not once. You know why? Because I'm a man. You're a bitch. That's why. You're
no,
a bitch.
I'm not
Came in
saying
and
you are.
crying.
I'm not,
Oh,
Miles.
look, guys, they're bullying. They're saying you're bullying me. You're bullying. This is your king. Specs is a prick. I'm gonna kill you.
Specs' eyes.
I've got ammo for you. You're finished. I'm a man. I take it like a man.
No, you're not a man.
Pause.
You're not a
Pause.
man.
Miles was whispering.
You take it like a
All right,
bitch. Wait, 1
Jack
second. 1 second. 1 second. 1
You're
second.
a bitch.
You're a
Lava.
man. You take it like a bitch.
Lava.
You're a bitch. You cried, Specs. The crowd got onto you once and you cried. The crowd got onto you once and you was crying. One time he was crying. Couldn't take it. Can't take it. I don't take L's, you know. The man woke up. He woke crowd. Specs woke up the next morning and came into our group chat. You know what, guys? I don't even like this World Howler. I don't even like this World Howler. I don't even like Cox. I don't like Howlers.
Tigo,
Hey,
force the
point
laugh.
out the lie.
Don't
Point
force
out
the
the
laugh,
lie.
Tigo.
Point out the lie.
Don't
Point
force
out
the
the lie.
There's no
Hey
lie
Siri,
here.
say a reminder for 5 minutes.
This is your same king crowd that comes into our group chat crying. He cries every day. Jordy kills him. I kill him. Steve-O kills him.
When
And
did
he
you
comes
kill
on
me?
here pretends like he's a king.
When
He's
did
a
you kill me?
fraud. He's a liar.
When
He's
did
a
you kill me?
ghost.
When
You're
did
a
you kill me?
ghost. You're
When?
a ghost. I'm gonna start calling you Casper. I'm gonna start calling you Casper because I can see through you. You're rubbish. You can't handle it. You can't handle pressure. I will
T.
kill you on the live. You need edits. You need edits. You need camera. You need tricks. You need a camera. You're a liar. You're not the truth. You're a
Specs,
fake. You're a
Specs, I'm not
phony.
gonna lie. If you don't fight back now, I'm throwing a towel in.
He's stamping on your head.
Listen.
You're a phony.
Wait, one second. He's
No,
what?
no, no. Focus on
No,
Miles.
no,
Focus
shut
on
up.
Miles.
Shut
See,
up.
look, see, look.
What?
I shouldn't have said nothing because you're going to try and divert him.
Beck,
Don't do that.
do it.
No.
No.
Don't try.
Ad-libs.
Don't
I have
try.
a problem with the ad-libs.
Don't
I have a
try
problem
it.
with the ad-libs. That's what I've got a problem with.
I have a problem with
Don't stamp in your head. Shut up.
Ad-libs. All right, man. I'll do Migos all I want.
Focus on me. Focus on me. Don't go down there. Focus on me, you prick.
Why are you standing on your bed? Get off your
I'm gonna
bed.
jump off the turnbuckle. I'm gonna jump
Get
off
off
the
your
turnbuckle
bed,
and
bro.
jump on your neck. You're finished. You're finished. I told you, Specs, don't mess with me. On Twitter, you're dead tomorrow. Watch the tweet I do tomorrow, crowd. Watch the tweet I do for Specs Gonzalez. You're king tomorrow. He's dead. I've been saving it. I've had it in the chamber. It's loaded now. You've pushed me. You've pushed me. You're finished.
Gunman Miles.
So you have a
Finished.
tweet for me.
Don't fuck with me. I told you. This is my
Miles,
my stage.
Fuck with him.
Make sure
My
this
ring.
tweet has more than 2
Filthy
likes.
5
and
is
3
my
views. If it's not on more than 2 and 3, I'm not replying.
I'm gonna
It's a waste of my fucking time.
You can make as much jokes as you want. I'm gonna kill you.
No
That's right.
jokes. If it doesn't get more than 2 likes and 3 retweets, you're gonna see the back of my head. Facts. You better tweet. You better plan this tweet properly. You better do your session tonight.
There's no planning. I'm just gonna put it out there. Is this your king? The so-called
this your
Specs
king?
Gonzalez? Is this your king?
What time you tweeting it, Miles?
Oh, you know, Tigo will be out there. You'll just see it. It's just boom. There's no time.
No, I'm just saying hype the crowd. I'm trying to give you a window to hype the
That's
crowd.
the time.
Miles.
Because you might get more than 2 likes and 3 retweets.
Exactly. Get your
I can
engagement
do it
up.
now.
What time
Do it now.
do you expect it? No,
no.
You're not gonna get mass reach.
So, hey, listen, tomorrow 12 p.m.
12 p.m. Friday. Miles is gonna drop the tweet.
Oh, Friday. I'll do it on a Friday.
You bottled it. You bottled. This is your howler.
I'll do it tomorrow.
This
Then.
is your howler.
I'll do it
From
Friday,
tomorrow
whenever.
till Friday.
You can't tell me when to bust my gun. you pussy-o, you wassy-o.
Okay,
Shut
then
up.
tomorrow 12. Yeah.
I might do it at 12. You know why? Or I might not, because I'm the king. I might bust my gun.
Let's just check. Let's check. The. All right,
Tigo, stop. Tigo, stop.
Chat.
Tigo, stop.
Chat. Let us
Tigo,
know.
stop.
Chat. Let us know.
Tigo.
Let us know
No,
if he's the
no.
king if he doesn't
Tigo,
drop
no.
it tomorrow.
Tigo.
No,
I
Tigo,
might.
no.
I might not.
No,
He's
Tigo, no.
bottled it.
Tigo,
Forget it. He's
no.
bottled it. This is not a king.
How can you tell me, brother? How you gonna tell me I bottled it? It's my tweet. You can't tell me what to do. You just watch your head back. Watch your head back. That's all I'm saying. Watch your head back. You watch over your shoulder. You're finished.
Miles, if this tweet doesn't
Don't
bang,
talk to me. Don't call me Miles.
if it
Don't
doesn't
call me
bang,
Miles.
I'm
Call
gonna
me King.
pin you again.
Don't call me Miles.
I'm
Call
gonna
me
pin
King.
you
Don't call me
again.
Miles.
Make sure it
Don't
bangs.
call me Miles.
Tomorrow,
You're
12
finished. You're done out here.
12 o'clock.
Finished. Cry. You cry, Specs. All you do is moan. Everyone gets onto you and you cry.
You need to cry. You need to cry. You need to cry, my brother.
You're a
Today
baby
was
boy,
the
man. I'm
today
done
was
with
the
you, man.
worst L anybody has received on Filthy Fellas
No, it hasn't. No, it's not.
history.
I don't care. I've turned it round.
Since Filthy Fellas began in
I don't give-
2007
I'm-
with Poet
I
and
will dish
Tigo in
out
their
more
room.
else to you all the time.
You've come with the biggest L.
What was the biggest L? What was the biggest L?
2007.
You invented L's on this show.
Who farted?
And when I
I heard that as well.
when I joined Filthy Fellas, it was Snips, Leon Knight, Hacks, football. There was no L's. You came and
They were
you
all L's. All
invented
those guys
L's.
are L's. They're not here anymore. They're
You
all
invented
L's. They're not
Howler.
here anymore. They're all
It's
L's.
yours.
They're not here anymore. They're all L's. They're not here anymore. Don't
So
talk
where
to
are
me
they?
about old contestants and old footballers. I don't want to hear
Contested,
that shit. You're
You
looking
have
at your
no
king
more L's
now.
than Howlers.
I've got you wrapped. Specs. No one on the show's ever had.
I
you
got a
rattled.
timer on the food, G. Safe for that.
No one on the show has ever had Specs rattled. I've had you rattled numerous of
When?
times.
Explain.
What do you mean where? Had you rattled
When?
the other day? The
I
other
could
day
argue
was
that.
rattled.
I could argue that a lot of people have had him rolled.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Bro,
You know what?
See,
that
on camera, Jordy.
on camera is probably you.
Yeah.
On camera, I'll
On
give it
this
to you.
show, on Filthy at 5 and Filthy at 10, yeah, Specs has been rattled by a few people.
Listen, let me just tell you this: as human beings, yeah, as young men, even in the crowd,
You're
your
not a
friends
man,
can
you're-
rattle
You're
you,
not a man. You're 12-year-old.
but no one should be getting embarrassed by their mum in front of people. No one. For me, that is the biggest howler you can have. Whether you're from the ends, whether you're middle class, whether you're rich, if your mum's coming out and telling you off in front of your boys, that's a howler.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
How many times did your mum embarrass you?
Brother, she can embarrass me a million times.
No.
That's my G. I
No,
don't care.
no, man.
She's the
no.
only person on this
No.
planet that can embarrass me. The only person that can get away with it. I don't care. That's my mum. That's my queen. I will embarrass you on this show every week, and you're rattled. You can't do
Ooh, that was-
nothing.
That was an interesting tactic. I like that.
You
That
can't
was
do
big,
nothing. You can't do nothing. Your dad's in a cave with fucking issues in Sawata, and you're talking about my
Oh,
mum.
you're talking. You took dads. Okay, let's go back to dads. No, let's go back to dads. You brought it up.
Come on, then. Let's
You
get
brought dads,
close.
innit?
Come on, then.
You want to talk dads?
Come on, then.
Right. Where's Pops? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
I asked you a question.
Hello?
Where's Pops?
Pause.
Hello?
Where's Pops?
He's in his house. Very nice location. Very nice
Where?
location. Very nice.
What
house.
location? What location?
Hampstead.
Dickhead. You're a dickhead. He's saying that his dad's rich. He's a fucking liar.
I never said he's rich. Hampstead, nice location. Where's
Your
your
dad's
dad?
not in Hampstead, bro. Your dad
Where's
is
your
not in
dad? Your
Hampstead.
dad? Where's your dad?
I don't know why Miles.
If you're making up a story about where your dad is, and we
Tigo,
ever
why
figure
can't
that
you-
out.
No, Tigo,
No, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it is. I'm not
No,
saying
don't
it
say
is.
nothing.
But if you do, if you
Then
are,
don't say nothing.
it's a stinker.
Don't say nothing then. Why are you saying
I don't know why. I don't know why Miles's dad being in Hampstead is funny.
Exactly.
Because
But if it's not
his dad's
true
in
now,
Say Hampstead.
Tigo's dad's in
If
Hampstead.
your dad ain't in Hampstead, Miles.
Tigo's dad's in Hampstead.
my
Miles'
dad's
dad
in
is not in
Brixton. My
Hampstead.
dad ain't in Hampstead.
Miles, your dad is. Why Hampstead? Why Hampstead?
Because that's where that's the ends.
My dad's in MPK. My dad's in MPK. That's not the
Someone
end.
said read the room when I showed the food. What did I miss?
Move that. Move that. Move that. Ends.
All right, Lumos, chill out, man. We're in the middle of something.
Yeah, I know, but I said I showed the food. Someone said read the room. I was like, what did I miss? What did it get serious or something?
Shut the fuck up, Lumos, man. That's what our jokes, bro. What the fuck you talking about? Fuck you, bro. Fuck you and your chicken.
Obviously, you
Shit
need to
chef.
reflect off of something.
That's why I put in my bar.
Yeah.
Shit chef, man.
You haven't even tried my food.
How you massage chicken? Why are you massaging chicken at 12:30 at night? Get yourself a girl, man. Fucking hell, bro. Useless Jamaican. I'm fed with these Jamaican guys, bro. Your dad. Look at your dad. Your dad's all the way in Jamaica killing bees, and you're there. Fuck out of here, Lumos, man.
That's dumb.
It's dad day today. It's dad day.
It's
dad
Dad day.
To be fair, it's
It's
Father's
Dad
Day.
day.
Father's Day is coming
It's
up.
Father's Day on the weekend, yeah. I almost sent a Father's Day text on Sunday, then I double checked and realized it wasn't until this week.
Look at that.
You double
Who gives
checked
a
and
fuck?
you double checked. You didn't have data.
Fucking hell. Lumos, he's a good cooker because of his family. That's why his dad is a chef as well. That's what I'm saying. You know what, Lumos? I'll give you that. Your dad taught you how to cook and that. Miles, what's your dad taught you?
My dad is.
What's your dad taught you, Miles? How's it else?
Thousand else.
Huh? This is how you stay at your mum's house to your food.
He said till you're 40.
Miles' dad lives with his mom. One facts enhancing. Facts. My dad's got his own yard.
In the
Space.
cave. In the cave.
What kind of flex is that? My dad's got his own yard.
In the cave.
My dad's got his own yard. My dad's got his own yard. My dad ain't got
running
to things in.
fucking issues in the cave. Oh my god.
That's racist. That's
That
racist.
is
told me
racist.
this.
That is racist. Yeah, that's racist.
That's racist, Miles.
That is
Yeah.
racist.
I don't know. No, it's not racist.
I don't think you should be talking about racism.
To me.
Respects.
Yes.
Yeah, you're racist, thanks.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? I'm not racist. I'm not racist.
This guy, man.
Why am I racist?
I mean, listen.
We're not gonna, we probably
I don't
not
think
talk
you're
live
racist.
on the stream about why you're
All I
racist,
said,
but you are
no,
racist.
I just said, all I said was if there was an Undertaker statue, I would stand in front of it.
That's not. Oh, that's not.
Is that racist? If there was a Mama Taker statue, I would still stand in front of it. I like Mamas. I like Mamas. Mama Taker statues, we're there. It's not racist. Situation predicaments.
I need to go. I need to go now.
Oh, fucking hell.
Who's
Oh,
who's got what?
is there any fixtures tomorrow? Quickly, off topic.
No, I don't think so.
This is off topic. The show's about football.
Shot is about
Yeah, believe it or not.
Right. These late night ones are sick, man.
Well, they're not
This is
that
my
different
kind
to
of
the
time.
normal
This is my
ones,
time,
though.
man.
But all right, well, we'll see
They're
if we
doing-
can go
they're
in
doing-
on Friday then.
They're doing the playoffs tomorrow.
Oh
What
my
playoffs?
God.
What,
The
championship?
playoffs are going
Yeah.
on whilst. Oh my days.
That's actually gonna be quite
Are they
interesting.
really?
Who's
That's
in
what I
it?
can see. That's what I can see.
Fucking hell.
It's
Who's
the
in
League
the
Two play. It's the League Two playoffs tomorrow. It's Cheltenham, Exeter, Northampton, Cheltenham. Nothing interesting, but they're doing
Sunderland?
playoffs.
Sunderland.
Oh God no. They are finished.
Where did Sunderland even finish?
I don't know. I think six.
Just outside the playoffs. I think it was 7th.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
look how the man I invested. I said, shit.
I'm a Sunderland fan next season, 100%.
Yeah, man.
I don't know where I'm gonna hang my hat yet. It might be Brentford, you know.
Stop talking about Brentford.
You said that about QPR.
No,
Wait,
go
what's
go
your-
Brentford.
Jordan,
Fuck QPR.
Jordan,
Fuck
what's your
QPR.
local? What's your local team?
What here? I'm not saying that.
SC Dons.
No, that's in the
Billericay
league.
Town.
In the leagues. Is it Dagenham and Redbridge?
No, there's a closer one. but I'm-
Canvey Island.
God no. Yeah,
Southend.
that's even further. No,
Mine is QPR.
Yeah, ours is QPR. What is it, Jordan? What's your local team?
he just said he's not saying it.
Say it, man. It's not his team. We don't give a shit about them.
No, he doesn't.
That's not the
want
reason
to
why
go
he's
to
not saying
location.
Oh my god.
read the room, man.
Okay.
Stop
Jordy,
showing
finish him
chicken,
again.
Miles. Read the room.
Nah, but ours is QPR, innit? Like, it's forever, innit? It's just the ends. But
You're very public about where you live, though.
Yeah, but he lives in. You said.
No,
you
but
said-
QPR ain't even near you, Miles. QPR's near me.
Skits, you okay?
Alright, he just banned you from the
You
ends.
okay? Are you okay?
These are
QPR
these
is
are
in
donuts,
West
bro.
London.
It's my local. I never said it's my next door neighbour.
Is it though?
What's-
Is it closer than
It is.
Arsenal? Closer than Arsenal?
It's closer
Arsenal's
than Arsenal.
probably closer
It's
to
West
you.
10. Where's thing? It's Westfields. It's Bush.
It's W6 or something.
Yeah, that's 2 stops on the train on the overground.
Yeah, there's no way you're close to Arsenal. Otherwise, I'm killing you.
Exactly. What's it? You don't even know where ends you from? You from West?
Are you talking to
You're
me?
from West. Yeah, no, no,
Bruv, stop it. Stop
He
it.
said, "Are you from West?" And Skit said, "Are you talking to me?"
Skits is known in his ends. Skits is known in his
Skits
ends.
Listen,
is West, but bruv,
you-
don't do that. Don't try and embarrass me.
Skits is known in his
No, I
ends.
just thought Northwest was far from QPR. That's all.
Skits is
How
from
is-
But
West.
if it's close, if it's No,
Wait,
Miles
Miles
is
is
good,
good,
yeah.
when
You're not far.
see, Miles is a
I ain't really got a best friend like that.
He has. He has. I took his girl.
Bav.
Oh, you're a dickhead.
See? Dickhead, don't like that.
Oh, you're
You know
not
what? I
answering.
think.
Okay, cool.
I think.
No,
I
no.
can punch up
I'll
your
say
in
if
front of
you
your
ask me
boys
for
and no
mine,
one
I'll
does
say
that.
my best friend is Dwayne. He lives in Jamaica.
Shut up, Lewis. What did you say, Specs?
I said Lumos is
Oh,
boys.
now you trying to pull a specs on me, you dickhead.
It's just I'd
No,
rather hear what
Lumos not
Specs
enough.
said.
He's not a nothing, man.
Boy,
Lumos introduced
bad.
me to one guy called what's that guy on AFTV?
That
The
guy on
Nigerian
yeah.
one. The Nigerian one.
Oh,
Kaleshi.
no, I didn't introduce you to him. I
What
didn't
was his
introduce
name?
to him. So don't do that. Don't do that.
What was
Don't
his
do that.
name, Lumos?
He introduced
Tigo.
himself to
He
you.
gave my number to this guy from AFTV.
You gave him your number.
No,
Does
it
he
was
even have
you.
my
It
number?
was you.
Don't,
It was you.
don't.
All I know is
I'm
if your
not-
best friend lives in Jamaica, you're not his best friend.
Jordy, I thought the same thing.
Ah.
No, you never. No, you never, Miles. You're begging
He
me.
said, "Oh yeah, I do
No, you
have a
never,
best."
Miles.
He goes, "Oh yeah,
He's
oh
a-
yeah,
he's
I
a
do have a
gunman
best friend.
He's in Jamaica. He's
His
a
name is
gunman.
Dwayne."
The Wien is
The
a
Wien.
gunman now. Think the same Wien you left when you were 16, dog. The Wien is a
Bro.
gunman now.
Well, I haven't been
He's
back to
actually
Jamaica
doing.
since I was
He's
16.
actually
No, not
doing the
Kelechi.
storyline
Kelechi's
from
my guy.
Shutters.
Hey,
This
Lumos,
guy
tell
is-
them it's not Kelechi.
Wien.
It's not Kelechi. He's not talking about Kelechi. He's not talking about Kelechi.
Kelechi's my guy. It's another Nigerian guy. I'll give you
Ty.
his name. No,
It's not
Ty's
Ty.
cool, man.
Ty's his uncle.
Who's uncle? Who's uncle?
Yours. What's your what?
Are we doing this again, yeah? You know what?
Ah, stop.
People have actually got me mixed up for Ty, you know?
Yeah.
And that also
Yeah,
hurts my soul. Yeah.
that happens easily.
Why? Why easily?
Oh, you said easily.
Yeah, why?
Bro,
Explain
let's
easily.
not do this. Let's not do this. You got the same
No,
glasses,
No. Let's do this.
same height,
Let's do this.
same beard sometimes.
Same height.
They're the same height.
Same
No,
height.
they're not same.
Ty is
Respect
small,
to the
man.
guy.
Ty is small.
No, what? Same height.
I'm bigger than Ty.
It'll be rude, bruv. Ty is
I
knee
mean,
height.
Maybe not the same height, but it ain't that different.
Ty's like the same height as Yasmin Diaz. Tiny.
It's funny. That's funny, but that's a fact.
Yeah, it is.
He's tiny, bro.
I see Ty every day. Yeah.
One of them
Every-
comments that me love, boy.
Every time I'm on Holloway Road, there's Ty. Long jacket,
Arsenal. Bro.
bop. Teddy Long bop.
Yeah.
Be honest.
Yeah.
Without my glasses, do I look like Ty? No,
Nah, you
way.
don't without the glasses.
No.
So we
That's
Would
a
you
key
go-
Now
factor.
you do.
That's a key factor. though.
All right,
So
boys.
look at that,
Listen. We're 2
My
hours
guy,
and 22
Miles,
minutes
bro.
in today. I'm not saying we wrap this. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. I'm sure some people have got stuff to do tomorrow. Or no?
Yeah, I got work.
Oh, shit. That's my alarm.
George, you got work as well.
So, man,
I thought his mum was coming into the room.
You see,
Bruv, I got a
it's
mum, you know.
predictable now. It's predictable.
Did Miles
Everyone
just say
expects
I've
his
got
mum
a
to make an
mum?
entrance.
I think that's what he said. Yeah, I'm not sure how I was meant to react to
I
that.
was gonna say something. Yeah, I don't want to say something cheeky.
You said I've got a mum, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna follow up with something, but fuck it.
I would love to know what you were going to follow up with.
No, fuck it.
My mum has
If it was
never
going to
told
be
me-
cheeky, I don't know. I don't know how it could be cheeky.
My mum has never told me in 2020, just go on your Xbox, man.
Because you don't own one.
In 2020. Of course I don't. I'm not a Wasio. I got a PS4.
Yeah, bro.
PS5's out. Though.
If you got
It's coming out.
Xbox, put your hands in the air.
What did you just say?
PS5.
Are you? So what's that? Is that? Are you cussing me?
You can't get Geordie like that, man. You can't. You grew up around
Miles
older
just
people.
advertised.
You know what? Yeah,
Said PS5's coming out. So
I
what
stored
now?
something. I stored something. Anyway, and it's my
Everyone
spirit,
here has a P4, you know.
my spirit is boiling.
No one cares.
Oh, your spirit's
Alright,
turning
you
into
know what?
cousin.
Alright, well, you let that off and we bust up.
No, I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
go on.
From tomorrow, I need to find out if Miles' dad lives in Hampstead. Because for me, that you can't do that. That's
Oh, you have to-
Yeah.
no,
you have to go around.
Geordie, in school, I've told people my dad was wedge, and
Yeah.
he was never wedge. You can't do that in 2020.
I told my class that I had FIFA 98, but I didn't. I would never do that in 2020.
I'm going to Jamaica tomorrow morning.
Miles, if your dad's not from Hampstead, oh my god.
Well, you
Alright,
know,
we're gonna have to
Miles,
do it.
before we go, Miles. All jokes aside, is your dad from Hampstead for real?
Final answer.
Yeah, he lives in Hampstead. He's not from Hampstead, but he lives in Hampstead.
We're gonna have to do it. Have you seen this man? We're gonna have to do it. Fam.
No, because then someone would just try to take a picture of a man that looks like Miles in Hampstead.
But there's not a lot of people who look like Miles.
In Hampstead.
Very good looking guy. There's not-
Especially in Hampstead.
Oh. Oh, you know what I mean?
Alright, boys.
How comes no one spoke? No one spoke about Angel Gomez though.
Because he went to church, man. We're not cussing him for that. But the pastor did step on his Air Forces.
He
The
went
pastor-
to
the
church
pastor-
4 years ago. He was a teenager, young
Is that from
teenager.
4 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that was recent.
So, all right, boys. Should we call it? 2 hours, 25. I feel like Specs has still got something left. Specs, have you got anything?
He's
Spirit's
holding it.
boiling.
Guys, Miles' dad don't live in Hampstead.
Fuck's sake, man.
No, seriously, I'm not. Tomorrow, I'm gonna sleep on this. I'll
Sleep
see you
on
guys
it?
tomorrow. Miles. I'm
I
not
said
happy about
Hampstead.
this
I
one.
never said my dad lives in Hampstead Heath. I never said Hampstead Heath. I said
What?
Hampstead.
So
What?
Okay. No,
Oh,
that's fine. That's fine.
He means
It's
Hampstead
a
out of
very
London,
specific-
man.
you're no, that's fine though, isn't it? Because
I know what
the
Specs is
truth is
thinking,
the
though.
truth.
Yeah, I know what Specs is thinking. He's thinking up there, like
What, the
Rich
Hampstead we went to when it was hot?
Yeah, that's Hampstead Heath. That's not that's Hampstead Heath.
So where does he live?
He lives in
Where's
Hampstead.
this Hampstead?
Hampstead's still Hampstead, bro.
As in North.
I
No,
used
no,
to
no,
live
no,
in
no, no, no.
Like West
Let's be
Hampstead.
clear. Let's be clear.
NW3, Hampstead, West Hampstead.
Let's be clear. If he buses a back road, is he in Kilburn High Road?
No.
Because that's West
Oh,
Hampstead.
Geordie could have saved you there. He said no.
Yeah, Hampstead is Hampstead, bro. But there's different parts of Hampstead. But I know the part you're thinking, Specs, and it's not that. I would have said.
Oh, it's
yeah,
not the
that's
mansion. It's not the
Hampstead
mansions.
Heath. Yeah, that's Hampstead.
What
Heath.
about near Belsize
No, that's still
Park?
Hampstead.
I'm not
You
gonna
keep saying that's Hampstead Heath. That's still Hampstead, Miles, bro.
But that's the richer part.
Yeah, but it's still called
Yeah,
Hampstead.
Belsize
It's
Park.
still called Hampstead. Is what
No,
I'm
but-
telling you.
No, but he gets that with him. He's saying that just because he's saying he's from Hampstead doesn't mean he has to be from that part of Hampstead. is what
Yeah,
he's
I
saying.
get you. I
He
get you,
knows
but-
Hampstead Heath's in Hampstead.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. There's Brixton.
I'm not
there's
saying-
Brixton, there's Angel Town, and then there's nicer parts than Brixton. What are you talking about? I'm telling him it's not that
Don't
part.
talk about Brixton, please.
Yeah, why
You're
not?
saying like
Because
Hampstead
you went
Heath.
more because you went Morley's once and you got scared and you
Oh,
told me
whatever, man.
that.
Who cares about Brixton, man?
That Morley's on the front line as well, bro. That Morley,
He said he went Morley's and got scared. He told me that.
Morley's-
Bullet!
that Morley's on the mains.
Not
That
what are you
Morley's on
talking
the
about?
mains.
He's chatting shit.
That Morley's on the mains.
Yeah, man's been
All right, you know what? Stored.
the story, wrong information, my friend, but story.
You told me that
Listen.
story.
No, I didn't.
No, listen. I didn't say. It wasn't Geordie that said Bun Brixton. Crowd, you saw that, yeah?
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I said, who cares about Brixton? And fuck the crowd as well.
Oh yes,
Jesus,
yes.
rattled.
Here we go. Crowd.
Yeah.
Right.
Got him!
Crowd, it's your turn.
Crowd, off you go.
Crowd, it's your
Let the
turn.
crowd, Tigo, let the crowd. What? Fuck Miles. You ain't heard.
Remember, guys. Remember.
they're onto him.
He needs more than 2 retweets and 3 likes on this tweet tomorrow, and it's all on you.
Boys,
Bro.
what did I tell you? He done a Xhaka.
He's done a Xhaka. Yes. He's walking off the pitch. He's kicking
Tigo.
the floor.
They're going mad. They're going mad, Tigo.
They are.
They're going mad.
Killing it.
The guy is insane.
Hey, there's like
The
5
crowd are going mad.
I called him
10 to
chewing
1.
gum head.
Alright, get the security.
Hold tight.
Someone said you got Zika.
It's me versus everyone. This is Every week these guys are back in this guy's spec.
Tigo, look at the crowd.
Do you remember when they had to escort?
Miles,
Do you remember when they had to
this is
escort?
moving so
Oh, that guy mad.
Do you remember when they had to escort that
That
boss?
guy
You
mad.
remember when they had to escort that boxer out the ring?
Adrian Broner.
fast. Miles Louise.
Miles
Tigo.
I can't see the crowds.
They said, where's Spectre's shoes?
Are you like, I'm out. I can't see. Skip, show me, man.
Someone
You
write
can.
Hampstead. Someone write
Click on the bottom where it
Bro,
says
go
chat.
to chat. Go
and
to
then
the
click
bottom
across
bit,
the live
chat,
comments.
and then live chat.
Oh, live comments. Okay.
Oh, they're killing him. They're killing him.
Him. Oh, they've killed him. He's been pinned.
Miles.
Like, they're just going nuts.
Go Tesco.
Miles.
Miles borrows his sister's bed sheets.
You know, I don't, man.
Miles still has shit in his bag.
Coco Bean.
Miles needs his mum to go with him to Brixton.
Hey,
Keep up the
someone
good work,
said
keep
Miles
up
wakes up and his knees hit the wall.
You said that. That was you.
No, it's in the comments.
Listen. Whatever we do today, let's remember it's never been me that's gone to a rave and borrowed shoes. I've never called someone to come outside with shoes.
Miles, the crowd are not letting up, man. There's some bars in here.
Yeah, I know. Hold tight the crowd, man. You know,
Yeah.
sick, man.
Hold tight
the crowd, and it
I
went
hold
mad.
tight the crowd.
Joel Bavumbe says you were silent when Boat was around, and that's still
Get him on
there.
the live. Get him on
My
the live.
cousin's a
Game
boiler.
on the live. He says at 10 to
Both.
1. On the live.
Get him on the live, 10 to 1.
Hey, Miles, you better apologize to this crowd.
I don't
They are
care.
playing stuff at the ring.
They're not stopping.
Say
Miles,
sorry,
you need the
Miles.
They
retweets
thrown
tomorrow.
everything.
Say sorry, Miles.
The crowd are gonna go Hampstead.
They ripped the stairs out of the.
The crowd are gonna go Hampstead.
I'm coming off this, you lot now.
Alright, say no more.
Alright, peace, man.
The crowd run man at the end.
Respect, bro.
All right, the crowd won. Still there, he's reading these comments.
Boy, he can't even log out.
Still there.
He can't even log out. He can't even log out, boys.
Miles, what's going on? What's going on, Miles?
I say like he meant to do it. You say it like he meant to do it.
This is what happened to me
Yeah, I
yesterday.
did. So what?
When your head goes, you can't see. Your vision's
Get
gone.
out of here, man.
Yeah, but we're
Yeah.
not talking about that.
Scormented.
Do you know what it is? You see, when we all lock this off, I just want to know what Mars is gonna do next. Look, how's he gonna? You know when he's
Boys, let's be frank. Miles got pinned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. The ref counted to 6. And he still didn't get up.
Miles is texting his dad right now saying, "Leave me in Hampstead. I need to take a pic."
If anyone asks, you live in Hampstead. His
You're a
dad says,
dickhead.
"Right." You live in Hampstead, Dad. Anyone asks, you live in Hampstead.
Oh god.
If his mum heard that, if she heard her say,
oh, she went, no, he's not.
Hampstead.
Innit? No, he's not. You silly bollocks.
Play your Xbox, man.
Miles' dad was right though to get out of there. Oh, I'm gone, boy. I am.
I'm good.
Yeah, it's late.
Oh,
That was stupid. That was stupid.
I can't wait
All
to
right.
watch this all again.
Yeah, I got to watch this back tomorrow now, and I got shit to do tomorrow.
In a bit.
All right,
Thank you,
everybody.
lads. Great
Thank
game,
you,
lads.
crowd.
Great
You
game.
guys won today. You beat him. You beat